die. Will surely die.
The sergeant's on patrol. Razorback nation, let's rock and roll. From the trenches to the end zone line, we're calling the shots, and it's Razorback time. Yeah, it's Razorback time. The sergeant's on patrol. Razorback nation, let's rock and roll. From the trenches to the end zone line. So you better fall in line, yeah. Fall in line, it's Razorback time. Fall in line, fall in line, fall in line. It's that Razorback time, yeah. Fall in line, fall in line. Let me hear you call them hogs, huh? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's march to victory every game day night, baby. Yeah! Razorbacks!
All right. Welcome back to the second stream of today. The Lady Razorbacks are going to get ready to play the Charlotte 49ers. And we're going to bring it to you live right here. So, yesterday we watched them play Omaha. And they run-ruled them 10-2 in 5 innings. And had 4 home runs, and then just went to work beating the ball around the ballpark. So it was a fun game to watch. So hopefully we're treated to another good game today, and we'll get to be a little happier after we just witnessed the boys lose 4-3 to UT Arlington in the opening of that series.
Hey, they almost came back and won it, though.
They tried. I applaud the effort.
Just a little too late.
Yeah, I applaud the effort. They stuck with it till the end. But
We just ran into really good pitching.
yeah. So we'll see. As soon as that game starts, we will bring it to you. I know there's another game being played at Bogle Park right now. Hogle? Is it Hogle or Bogle? I think it's
Bogle.
Yeah, I think it's Bogle. Bruce says the first game is in the 4th inning. Yeah, they got 15 minutes to go, so we should be pretty close to on time. Absolutely appreciate if you guys have been here for the first stream with us today. We appreciate you guys coming back in with us on the second one. Yeah, we could, Bruce. But I don't know who's playing though, because I had to find it on ESPN Plus, and then switch over. But I think it's Boise State and somebody, isn't it? I know it can't be Boise. It's got to be Omaha and somebody else, I think, because Boise State played Arkansas earlier. I don't know how that game went because we didn't see it, but let me see if I can pull it up on, pull the schedule up here. It's not going to do that. Here, I'll do it this way. So I know Boise and Arkansas played at 4:45. So you tell me the Boise and Arkansas game is going on right now, and they're in the 4th inning? Yeah, it is, and it's 5-1. Yes, I can show that.
Are we playing a doubleheader?
I guess we are. I thought there was another team playing before us. So let me get this set up, and we'll finish this one out and go right into the next one.
Well, I guess we could have went a little live a little earlier.
Yeah, if I'd have known that, I would have been live a little earlier.
Last half inning at the top, or bottom of the third, excuse me, was able to kind of keep it from getting worse. Did give up the couple.
Well, there you go,
runs,
Bruce. Just for you, buddy. We'll show you the ending of this
Loaded
game.
in the air, back behind third and short, and a nice stop out there by Hughes for the first out of
Those
the
red
inning. A
uniforms
pop
are
out
tough,
from Rio
though.
Brings up Carly Davison for the second time today.
Well, for
Yeah.
Crabtree, right? I mean, yeah, gave up that RBI, 2-run single. But that line drive double play of Brindley Bain, if you're Arkansas and you come up bases loaded, nobody out with Bain at the plate, you'd think you're getting 5, 6, 7 runs in that inning. But hey, instead it was only 4, and Crabtree came in with it was already 3-0, only giving up 2 runs. She's got to be well pleased.
Yeah, definitely steadied the ship there.
All right. Well, we'll stay with it,
Give
Bruce.
Boise a chance to kind of get back on the board with that homer and get right back into this game. We talked about it earlier. The difference.
We'll
between
just
the 4
BS our
runs
ways
and
for
the
30
5
minutes
runs
until the next game
is
starts.
pretty big, and so they didn't get the out on the review at home plate, and instead they get the homer to narrow it back to 4.
And naturally, with the bases loaded, one swing could tie things, right? So you have that opportunity as opposed to trying to get 5 or 6 back and piece it together. Certainly they've got work to do if you're Boise, but you want to keep this close. Keep it 5-1, 6-1. Don't allow Arkansas to really jump out in front. You got to get your bats going because Boise knows 5th inning on when their offense really comes to life.
That one's off the end of the bat, rolled toward third. Farmer has it, throws, and it's offline. It pulls Penberthy off the bag, and Davison reaches for the first base runner here of the frame.
What a last
That was going
name.
to be a tough play. Almost like a
Penberthy.
swinging bunt for Carly Davis, and we'll see if they rule it hit or error. Likely because how close this play is. Look at Farmer coming in, having a scoop, throwing one motion. I don't know if that good throw would have got her anyways. That was Davison rolling down the line. It was close, but just not able to keep her
She's
foot on the bag
fast.
was Penberthy.
Yeah,
And that's
it's
what Davison can do. Her
a small
speed in the 9th
infield.
spot, she's on again.
Takes off for second base, and not in time. She gets in with the head first slide, and Davison moves into
Good
scoring
Lord,
position.
she's fast.
That was close. Look at his
She's
throw
not
down
hanging
to second
around.
base too. Jenkins trying to hose Davis. It's a little left of the bag, so Stroh's not able. And that dive in from Davison almost pulled her best Mike Trout with a swim move. Just able to get it in.
Pitch in there for a strike, and not only that, that's her second stolen base of the season as well, and comes again in a really big. Well, I shouldn't say really big spot because I keep saying that, but it's
Sure.
it's a really good spot to do it here where you have one out. Tries the bunt, can't get the bat on it, and that is an out. Sorry, that was a. I saw the fist go up at home plate. It's a good 1-2 count.
Excuse me.
Well, I think Davis was caught off a second, kind of no man's land. No one was back there behind to throw behind her, but she was trying to skirt back to second once Johnson didn't make contact.
1-2, slap to first. Nice scoop. Penberthy steps on the bag and then comes off of it, but no chance to get Davison moving to third on the play. That's really the advantage of the stolen bases. Now, an out can advance that base runner even further into scoring position, and so you got a runner on third just as it's time to get to Dakota Kennedy.
And now again, you got a runner at third. Just about anything. Infield single likely gets the run home. An error. It's just you got to be perfect on the defensive side. If you're Boise State, there's a ground ball. You make a mistake, Arkansas scores again.
And that gets in there for a called strike. It's really important in those situations, obviously, to be aware of what those runs mean and what you can do to try and prevent them. But at the end of the day, between the pitcher and the hitter, that's going to be the biggest part of what goes down here in this half inning, right? Ball's bounced to second. Nice backhanded pick. Stroh to first, and they're out of the frame. What a play by Skylar Stroh. It's a 5-1 Razorbacks lead as we go to the top half of the fifth.
I sent you a text, Sarge. Are you muted?
Yes, I am. I 100% agree. Yeah, I was muting. I was coughing, so I didn't want to interrupt everybody. Hey, there's Connor Diamond. JoJo, we're taking care of Twitch for us. $66 people in, filing in. This is the end of the first game. We will have the entire second game. Bruce so kindly is keeping us up to speed of how this works. They will finish this game, then take a 30-minute break, which we will just BS and talk about this game. And Joy, good to see you. I'm glad to have you back. So we're getting bonus footage right now of the first game. And while I'm talking, they are back. So let me get back to...
Freshmen having to reload and rebuild.
We were up 5-1.
From last season are gone, and so a lot of
we've
young
only given up
players,
one
some
hit in this
youth,
game
and
so
that's
far.
Part of the reason why Coach Schultz is coaching over in the dugout, right?
I know, Mark.
Used to be the third base
crazy,
coach. Now
huh?
he's in the dugout, wants to be able to relay instructions.
It's
to
free
his
to do,
team,
too.
Hopefully, fifth inning on, they found a lot of success. That's what they're hoping for in this game as well.
Natalia Jenkins up there 0 for 1.
I mean, I was fired in the last game,
back
so
into the circle, ready to try and attack here in this top half of the fifth inning. Keep it a 4-run game.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, Harrison's pitched well. Only mistake pitch was to Kreider, and certainly Georgia Kreider.
but I refused to leave.
Dearly for
Unlike
that.
Tom Cruise.
Almost touched to right center.
High chopper to third. McDowell has it over to first. High throw to first, but Bell has it. So the first out of the inning goes down 5-3, and it brings up Holly Farmer for the second time today. Flied out to right field back in the third inning.
Yeah, this is still just the second time through the lineup, but Boise State, they played against Cal State Northridge earlier this year. It was a close game heading into the fifth before they just really poured it on.
What do you think she throws right here, like a
16,
curve?
17 runs in an inning to really pull up the big win, so their bats can come to life.
Drop ball. Nope.
And the first
Right.
one to Farmer. Mentioned 0 for 1 today. She's got a 1.
I just want to know how they get it straight down the plate and that thing don't just go flying up in the air, because mine would have been going straight up in the air.
All about timing. That's why you hear a lot of times they'll slap their thigh when their hand goes by, because it's a timing thing.
Kept those hitters off balance, made it difficult.
I know that from my daughter's pitching.
Oh boy, she's throwing fire down the middle of that plate.
Still got fans coming into the park here too. Kinda
Right, Mark? We appreciate you doing that too, buddy.
And again, why not? It's been so nice over the course of this week.
Picture perfect.
Soft ground ball off the bag at third and foul.
We put a lot of time away in to bring these games to everybody.
It's a foul ball.
We don't ask for much, but likes and subscribes.
Yeah, hit pretty well.
But we also do have memberships and super chats and all that. If you ever do want to donate to the channel, it all goes back into the production stuff we do. But that's only if you ever wanted to.
2-1. Misses down and in. So Farmer finds herself in a true hitter's count at 3-1. Bases are clear. There's one out.
Hasn't really found herself in many of these situations, so this is a big at bat for Boise State.
On the ground to short. Rio has it. Fires it over to first, and it's in time again. 2 outs in the inning brings up Chloe Hughes.
That was pretty smooth there from Rahal. Just a vacuum
Doing what
quickly,
she
and then
does.
the dart to first. Was
How do you say her last name? Is it Rayo?
Rahal.
It's been that way this
Rahal?
entire game.
Yeah.
The defense has really held up behind the 6 strikeouts for Harrison so far. Now she's got 2 down here in this top half of the fifth. 5-1 lead. Ready to start work on Chloe Hughes. Hughes offered a bunt, pulled it back.
Damn, she hit the
crashing in
ball
right there.
faster before she could
Decided
even
to
get
pull
up to
that
bunt.
attempt back, and for good reason. It missed. It's a 1-0 count.
Yeah, she's whizzing
What?
it up. She's whizzing it up there pretty good.
Strikeout again against Harrison. Seen her now
How
the
was that
second
not a
time.
strike? She had the
Trying to find
bat
a way
out
to
as
get
the
on
ball
base
crossed.
runners.
She pulled it back.
Up as well.
She was showing bump, but she pulled it back.
1-0.
There's a strike.
And that time Hughes took a strike, evens it up at a ball and a strike.
Well placed from Cam Harrison. It's a really good pitch to even things up.
1-1. Misses outside. Well, Harrison's taken the hill in this game, and it hasn't been without its ups and its downs. She gave
Her
up that
hand
homer in
might
the
be
fourth
getting
inning.
tired.
Obviously had the walk. Otherwise has been able to cruise through this Boise State lineup pretty well. But again, this is around the time that they tend to come to life. And this is up.
I think you're seeing too with the hitters counts they're getting. Harrison, really the first time.
That's
this
either a
game
very
was
short
far behind
umpire
handful
or a
of hitters
very
in
tall
succession.
catcher.
Just a matter of time before Boise State trying to
I
get a
would
hold
say
of
maybe a
one.
little of both.
Harrison still dealing, just trying to make sure she doesn't hit that mistake pitch.
3-1. Flipped right back into the netting, so it's a full count at 3-2.
She came right down the middle with that one. Harrison did. That was a challenge. Challenge there to Hughes. Hughes just a little bit late getting around on that one.
No, I was just looking to find the note, and I found it. 83 runs.
Well, for the 30 minutes, we could maybe
53
watch
of them
the
have been scored in the 5th inning or later.
Man,
the press
crazy.
of the
So
men's
swing and
game.
miss at the
The
plate,
players
gets away
talking.
back behind there. Miller can't find it, and that'll be a reach. So it is a strikeout there. That's number 7
it's
on
not,
the day for Harrison. But Hughes reaches, and so the inning
We don't get in
continues.
trouble for
This
it.
time it's the 9-hitter.
Base runner. Any way
It's
you
all
can
free
get him, Hughes will
information.
certainly take it. This one just low. Looks like it just squirted underneath the glove of Miller, and then Hughes doing what you're really taught to do immediately. When you swing and miss, head down to first. You think that's in the dirt? Take off. She does, and now they got a base runner.
Grace Peffley back to the plate. She swings and fouls the first pitch off. She walked back in the 3rd inning. It was the first base runner for the Broncos in this game. But she was stranded at first base after Harrison was able to get Pemberthy, who's in the on-deck circle, out on strikes.
I think that was the first at bat where Harrison had to labor a little bit more, and that was because of Peffley and her approach, able to be disciplined, fight off good pitches, and then work that walk. Maybe led to a little bit of pressure for Kreider to get something to drive.
It was a bunt attempt, but that fouled off back behind home plate. So 0-2 count, still with 2 outs in the inning with a 4-run advantage for the Razorbacks. Just a back and forth right now as far as pitcher-hitter go. Harrison's at 74 pitches. So
I just
far.
want to know how she's pitching with those nails.
It's to third. McDowell over to first, and they're out of
What
the
a
inning.
throw. Good Lord.
Gives a fist pump, and that puts a close here to the top half of the 5th. We go to the bottom half of the frame. It's 5-1 Razorbacks.
Boy, she fired that thing across, didn't she?
They don't mess around. Get it out. Get it out.
Good defense right there, not giving up no runs.
Yeah. Some of y'all was with us for the baseball game today. We streamed the baseball game. This is our second.
Our
stream
catcher,
of the day.
6'1". She's taller than me, Car.
Uh,
Damn.
oh yeah, she's way taller than me too.
Just a sophomore. Well, girls usually stop growing after the age of 16, like height-wise.
She's
So,
one of the best
she's been
third
tall.
basemen in the NCAA. Was she playing like it? That was a
Yeah,
really
she
good-
is.
She fired the ball across there really good. Hey, Jeff, after this, I need to talk to you in Discord, please, sir. Just for a few minutes.
Yeah, I would say so. You know, a legendary name, DJ Gasso, the son of the legendary coach Patty Gasso.
Glad to see that there's quite a few people at the game though, supporting them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. And on offense, again, it's, you know, you're one of the best in the nation right now in those categories. And right now they're out to a 5-1 lead. They have 7 hits in this game. Ellen McDowell, who made that final play in the top half of the inning, is up to the plate.
And you know, if you're Boise State, I mean, I know you're still got technically 9 outs to go, but holding Arkansas 5-1, you still like, that's a real big win for the way Arkansas has really handled a lot of teams.
Bouncer hit towards short. Hughes backhands it and lets it loose.
Say what?
McDowell for the first out of the inning. That's a nice play over there by Hughes at short.
That was bang bang.
Sure was. Because McDowell was flying, and that ball with that top spin, it's bouncing. You almost have to plant throw.
Looks like they're checking it.
Hughes did. It was close, but
The call of out is
All right. Had a little microphone issue there, I think, JB.
I think though they are going to challenge.
Batteries probably did.
We might still get the call from her. I don't know. No, we're not. But it was ruled out. The throw of the shortstop to first. So McDowell is out as it stands. They're going to go review that. Arkansas challenging. And they're hoping that maybe there was something there where McDowell beats it out and you got to lead off.
I think that chick that just hit, she's got a tattoo on her elbow. I know that hurt.
As we take a closer look, what do you think?
So here's the tough play. Nice job from Hughes. Throwing all in one motion. I mean, man, it looks off of just the naked eye real quick. That the throw
go
beat
either
McDowell.
way, but it looked like
it's really
it was
hard to
safe
see unless we see
first.
maybe
Here,
from this
this will
angle
tell
it's
you right
slowed
here.
down. Right there.
Safe.
That's close.
Oh, man, she got that toe right to the front of the bag,
Yeah.
too, instead of a lot of runners will go for the middle
Just
of that
depends
bag.
if that
Now
ball
she
was in the
went
back
for
of the
front.
glove or not.
And so it made it that much closer.
It was a good throw, though. Good throw and catch.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it's really, really close. Going real time, like, I mean, slow down a little bit. It's real tough to say.
Well, out of the
Hey, at least they're vibing out there and having fun.
Razorbacks have been on offense. 3 of them
That'll
have gotten
tell you right
leadoff
there.
hits.
Ooh.
If you count right there, I guess maybe 2 frames back. Right there.
There's,
Is her foot on? I think she's out.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Looking at that, she's out. It just beat her just by.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a better angle right there.
Because the ball's got to be in the back of the glove for it to count.
Again, you know,
And it
the
was.
That was a hell of an
calls
extension to catch
favor
that, though.
Boise State, because you got to have enough to
Yeah.
overturn that. And from my vantage point looking, I think they got it right anyway.
Yeah,
It's a
I
bang,
agree.
bang play, and we'll
I
find
agree,
out what
Jeff.
the result is.
But that angle right there kind of shows I think she's out. Unfortunately.
Still got nothing on the microphone.
Just look for the hand signal, right?
Okay, I saw the number 1 put up, so I believe that's an out. It'd be the first out of the inning. Get one more look at it here, JB.
Hey, it was good effort by her, though. She was flying.
Oh, yeah. She hustled the whole way.
It really was. I mean, so close, but the call on the field standing. Arkansas unable to allow the base runner after the reviews. So that's a big out for Boise State.
This is the girl that
You
knocked
got
it out of
first
the
out
park
of the inning.
yesterday. 2 times, I believe.
So Tiana Bell's up to the plate. And the first pitch to her, this is just a touch low.
I think this is when it likes to boogie when she gets on base, too.
So let's reset. It's a
Yeah.
5-1 game. You got 7 hits.
I like
to
to
1
see
hit, which is a
celebrations.
homer for Boise.
Yeah,
Any
nothing,
sport.
nothing wrong with some enthusiasm.
Just missed a bit outside.
When you do
with
something
that one.
good.
She came on in relief for Julianne Rose. Went 2 innings, gave up 5
Connor
runs
said,
on
I
5
fact
hits.
checked myself. She's actually 5'8". I was
6 pitches.
in the far wrong.
Crabtree
Okay,
came
so
in.
that umpire is like
Took a little bit. I mean,
4'6"
there
then,
were some runs
Connor.
that were scored there in that 3rd inning, but Crabtree came in and she got a walk, but got a line out for a double play. And then there
That
was
just
a
means she's
2-run
closer
single,
down
but
there to
she
see the
was able
strike zone.
pop out to get out of the frame. And since then, she's only given up a hit.
Yeah, that double play on the lineup from Burnley Bain might have been the most big part
I
of
think that was an
whole outing for
intentional.
Crabtree, because that's an inning where Arkansas can really put up a crooked number and jump out in front. Instead, it's 5-1, a manageable game. Certainly, your work's cut out for it if you're Boise State, but Arkansas is the type of team, when they've got leads like this, they can just keep pouring it on.
Well, and she has a visitor, and it looks like we're going to get another pitching change. So it's a 5-1 Razorbacks lead. We're going to end up with our third Boise pitcher of the game when we get back from this break.
Going to the bullpen. Yeah, Jeff, I like the way the girls sing in the dugout. I'm guessing Arkansas was the away team in the tournament yesterday because they had the white jerseys on, and they're the home team in this game because they've got red jerseys.
Connor said they don't have a height requirement for umps.
Yeah.
I feel like if Connor was back there being a catcher, though, that ball would blow him backwards. With his scrawny self.
McNamara, a freshman, as you mentioned, but she leads the country in appearances. You figured you might get her into the game at some point just because it's almost a given. The lefty's going to be a different
You're
look
good,
for
XD.
Arkansas
We
with
got a
this
whole
lefty
nother game
hitter.
to do. This is just bonus footage.
McNamara can deal 257 average coming into a big moment, trying to keep Arkansas at bay and keep it a 5-1 affair.
Well, she comes in for
Those bats
Crabtree,
look weird.
replaced Rose
Yeah,
like we
they're
talked
two-piece
about earlier.
bats.
Now she's ready to face maybe the toughest hitter in the order for Arkansas, which is Brindley Bain. She's just rockets one foul.
Just a little early on that one.
What Bain does, we've harped on so often, just how impressive it is, but even just her approach at the plate, being aggressive when she needs to be aggressive, being disciplined when she needs to be disciplined. I mean, I like that approach. First pitch swinging on lefty on left, goes pull side just out in front, but she hit it well.
It's no one count, one away. Bain
There you
sends it
go.
into center.
Good
Now
hit.
left Center, it's down.
That's
It
to the
gets
wall.
That's a
past
two. That's a
Silverwood
two
all the
play.
way to the wall.
Double.
Bell
Oh,
into third base.
triple.
Hold up there.
Oh,
No.
no,
It's a
sorry. I
double
thought
off the bat of Brindley Bain, who's got
I
two
thought
of
she. I was
those
like,
so far
damn, she's
today.
fast.
And
We had a
Arkansas
runner
is in
on
business
second.
with runners in
At
second and
first.
third and one out.
I had
Boy,
forgotten.
This is insane what Brindley Bain is doing in this freshman campaign. Slaps that to left center field, hit that one on the screws. Great job at the plate. Able to go with that pitch. Sends it to the wall. Extra base hit for Brindley Bain. And man, oh man, you're right. Pressure applied again. Arkansas put some danger against McNamara.
She looking at her coach. Why you send me out here?
Pinch runner
They,
to Lucas taking over at second base.
their bats are hot. Don't send me out here.
That's right. The freshman from Chino, California, Kyler Del Duca, gets some good opportunities on the base paths. They know how important that run is at second for Arkansas.
So it's Kaylee Wyckoff who steps in. Takes the first pitch, and this is wide. Casey Wood is at third base now for the Razorbacks. And that next pitch misses, so Wyckoff has taken a 2-0 lead in this count.
Well, how quickly. And it's just so much how Arkansas continues to put base runners on, put those pressures in high leverage situations, and it's what they do. Just time and time again, every at bat. I mean, you look here, you've got second and third, a base hit away from making it 7-1. Just happened so quickly, too.
Really did, and obviously precipitated the pitching change there after the walk. McNamara came in. The pitch misses low, so it's a 3-1 count here to Wyckoff.
I don't know that you want to load the
There's
bases
no
up
rest
against this
in
team.
this lineup, and so Kennedy Miller is in the on-deck circle here.
Sure, why not?
Because they allowed to
A little
stick
bit
one
of
over the
chalk off
yard.
line there, maybe to try and tighten that grip just a little bit on the ball.
Oh,
Club, fair
Nice.
ball down the line.
That's
One
a
run
two-play, as YT would
Here
say.
comes the runner from second. She's in standing up. Wyckoff not stopping at second. And
Oh,
into
triple.
third.
There you go.
First
There's your
to
three-play.
drive in 2 runs and put herself all the way over at third base to continue the inning.
Beautiful.
Do your dancey
Taylor
dance.
Wyckoff doing a job. Pull side triple.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Smokes this ball. Inside half, turns on it, rips it fair down the right field line, clears the bases. And how about the hustle from Wyckoff around second with that 1-out triple?
Man,
Arkansas still in business after that big time.
Did you see her look like, damn, girl, he fast?
Foot was on the gas on that one, and they end up scoring 2 more, and now it's a 6-run game. Runner at third with Miller at the plate. And Miller lays off. That pitch gets in there for a called strike. So now you're 2 runs away.
Yeah, that's you're right, Jeff. That's hustling.
Capping this one off.
That's wanting to win. That's breeding winning.
Kaylee Wyckoff came into the contest
Which leads you to a
going
14-1
9
record.
That's near the bottom on the team in terms of starters. Gets 4 RBI today. Really producing big time in some clutch moments.
4 RBIs.
Miller takes that pitch and improves the count for herself there. So it's a ball
She's hitting.
strike.
A
This
home
this
run
girl's
would-
hitting for 385.
Home run would end the game because it'd be 7.
Miller
8,
0 for
9,
1 on
1.
the day. Had a sac fly in the second, popped out to first the following inning. There she swings over top of that pitch. Finds herself in a 1-2 count with a runner at third.
And you know, for Wyckoff, now with 13 RBIs coming in, that's just the production 1 through 9. Almost everybody in the lineup's got at least double-digit runs driven in. Team leaders in the 8th spot, Rijo.
Pokes it back toward the circle. That's scooped up and thrown to first. McNamara gets the out there, and that'll keep Wyckoff over at third base. It's fielding your position right there. Doing a nice job to help yourself out, JB.
Yeah, it's a big pitch and a big out for McNamara to be able to keep that runner at third with less than 2 outs. Now you can be a little bit more comfortable with pitching, so that's a huge out, trying to keep it a 7-1 game. But man, oh man, Rijo and Davison, certainly not going to be any easier in this lineup.
kind of tall.
First one to Rijo. This is outside to make it a
This
1-0
is our
McNamara in her first inning of work has given up 2 hits and
shortstop.
gotten out on a bouncing ball back toward the mound.
Rijo.
Another roller, this time
Oh,
right
she's going to
side.
beat it.
Pemberton
Got
comes
it.
off the bag, fields it, and flips to first. It's not in time, and wouldn't you know, Wyckoff takes home on the play. And so Rijo is safe, and it's a good play by her to hustle up the first baseline.
Yep, and just a little bit of a tapper to the right side here. Nice job from McNamara. Outside portion off the end of the bat rolls over. First baseman and second baseman. It kind of got confused there. Penberthy wasn't sure if she's supposed to cover first.
Well, you
or
notice
get the ground
you
ball.
notice when
Nice job for the
that
strong
one
cover, but I
girl
think just
missed
a
it,
little bit too
she
late
sped up
there.
even faster.
Penberthy kind of got caught in no man's land.
That's
Yeah.
one of those situations where speed can really kill because you have to make a serious decision very quickly. Penberthy was going to the bag. You saw McNamara stay in the circle there, and that split second ended up costing them the out.
And a run, too. To your point.
So the winning run is over at first base now. Bottom of the 5th inning, it's an 8-1 lead for the Razorbacks. And that one misses low. 2 outs in the frame.
Next run ends it, I guess.
2-1. Arkansas leads it.
I'm not sure. I thought it was 10. Yeah, I thought it would have to be 11, but I'm not sure.
McNamara
This my oldest daughter's in the chat.
gets the inside corner that time on a
How you doing,
nice
honey?
pitch right there to jump back into the count at 2-1.
Davison already 2 for 2 today out of that 9 spot. Came in hitting .441 with that huge slugging number. 3 home runs out of that 9 spot. Certainly can't come into the wheelhouse. She can hit it a long way.
2-1, fouled off, and how about that snag over at third out of the coach's box.
That was a nice play. A little left-handed snag. I think there was some playing days. Lots of ground balls in his time. He expertly scooped that up.
Davison, JB mentioned 2 for 2. Also got a stolen base and a run scored in this one. And takes that in off the plate, turns it into a full count at 3-2. That
Ooh,
it's a pretty good benefit because
like Sarge said, are you sure you want to?
Rio knows what to do.
Sure you want to start stacking them bases up?
Not with this lineup.
Here's the path.
Oh, goodbye.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Deep to left center.
Goodbye.
Sutherland running out of room.
As soon as it come off the bat.
That puts a cap on this one. Called a walk-off homer on a run rule victory, the 11th of the
XD
season for the
says,
Razorbacks.
Sarge, thanks for not
Oosh.
hustling us this time.
10-1.
You bet.
Carly Davison calling the game. Hottest 9-hole hitter in the country. And she finished this thing off with a walk-off to left center.
Oh, they got their baby out there?
Yep,
Good
and he
Lord.
caught the ball, too.
Big time blow for Arkansas. 10
Yeah,
runs.
that's your next outfielder there in a couple years, you know?
see it jump up and catch the
Very
ball
legit
and then land back under the blankets?
run to put a cap
I
on
think they
this
threw the
one.
baby up in the air,
Yeah.
caught it, did a backflip, and landed right nice
out.
softly on those blankets.
Fans, well, they seem
Yep,
to
that's our
enjoy it.
second
They're waving the
softball
flag.
game that we've watched on
Look at
this
pitch,
channel,
too.
and they've
It's
run ruled the
outside
team.
and down. Davison goes down and gets it. And, man, a towering home run at that. She got every bit of it. And
She
Davison
smacked the piss out of that thing.
hauls home
That was,
early in
as
game
soon as I
one
seen
with a
it hit the
big-time
bat,
win.
I knew it was gone.
10-1 final score here.
Hit it right
Ballpark
there,
in the first
right there in
game
the
of this
sweet spot.
little double dip here this evening, and so
Oh, it almost hit the
we'll have
baby.
another game, but you know, for the Razorbacks here, now 15-1 on the season, and they have really been
Not the
doing a
baby,
great
not the
job,
baby.
out
Call the
here
Hogs,
at
girls.
Big Class A. Final
Yeah, you deserve it.
I think you're seeing that.
Great
Arkansas
game.
puts together really good
We
at-bats.
are not done.
They get them in bunches. They keep putting it on you. Eventually,
We have another game.
You make mistake pitches, and in that case,
Arkansas
McNamara was a
against
mistake
Charlotte.
pitch. Davison just a
35
better
He's
minutes.
grabbing some supper for the fam right now.
Number 8 Arkansas.
Hey, you better not be watching and driving, Jeff.
Here at Bogle Park.
No, I meant after this next game, Jeff. After we're done streaming tonight. Because I don't have time to do it here because I'm gonna keep this going through the break here.
Oh, do you want me to pull up the interview with the players and stuff?
Well, I don't want to do that because I've already got my share screen, so I can do it. I guess
Okay.
I can do it from here because that way I don't want to take a chance of messing something up.
You already know who has it up.
Yeah, we'll just have to borrow it from hogbeats.com.
Oh, don't borrow it from him.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right then.
Sports.
Sports.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Here's the Dave Van Horn press conference after the Razorbacks game today. We'll bring it to you here.
He didn't leave anything up in the zone really to hit. It was fastballs away, breaking balls away, change-ups to lefties. He just really pitched. He pitched incredible. Quick innings sometimes. Just I think he walked a couple, and one of them there I think was in the ninth. So just an amazing game for him. Disappointing on our side though. Gackel made some mistakes. They made him pay. It's the 2-run homer was tough because we felt like we were going to get him. Whether we would have or not. When they doubled the lead there, the way he was rolling, he gained a little more momentum. I think he shifted into another gear, and he was trying to take him to the house. Obviously, he threw like 130 pitches, and he probably just told the coach, "I'm not coming out of the game. I'm not coming out." That'd be my guess. And and obviously at the end of the game, I mean, they gave us 4 outs in that last inning, and we almost took advantage of. I mean, the third base made an incredible play there in that game. Ball smoked, but it was, it's the luck of the game. Sometimes you hit them out of, sometimes you don't. But we waited too long.
Was it the fastball for Gackel just not maybe locating that consistently enough today?
Yeah, he didn't locate it real well. The home run was, he might have been behind the count, 1-0 maybe, but he hung some breaking balls too. They were on it. Then he made some great pitches, but he made a couple mistakes after some hits or a walk, and they had runners on, and they got him. The first inning didn't go well at all. They hit a couple balls where we weren't, and we were playing catch up the whole game.
Is there anything you can take away from what the offense was able to put together there in the 9th inning, maybe carry into tomorrow?
Well, I hope so. I saw a pretty good fight there. I thought Kochel did a great job of just trying to get to the next pitch, and he got to a full count, fouled another one off, and then he made contact on another really good pitch, and they kicked it. But I think he might have been down 1-2 in the count, and it just goes to show if you fight a little bit, sometimes you got a chance. I was kind of upset about I put in a pinch hitter, he takes fastball away for strike 3. And then same with the top of the order. Takes fastball away for strike 3. Well, fight. And, there's already somebody back there umpiring. He's calling balls to strike. Your job is to go hit. And, hopefully they'll learn, and it's been a process, that's for sure.
You mentioned New and the play the third baseman made there at the end. I think it was 110 off the bat. There were a couple of others, I think by Ryder today, that were hit real hard up the middle. And they just.
We hit about 5 or 6 balls hard that were at them. You got to get a break. One of them, Ryder was leading off an inning. We're down 2-0 at the time, and the shortstop made a really nice play to his left. And if that ball gets through, who knows? But that's the way the game works a little bit. We had a little bit of an opportunity a couple times early in the game, and it didn't happen for us.
Coach, I know there's several guys that aren't hitting right now, but Pompey, he's a guy that's done it for a couple of years at the Big 12 levels. Do you feel like he's maybe pressing at this point, or what are you seeing from him?
I'm sure he's pressing. I think it's normal, human nature. You're hitting a $150, and you're supposed to be a guy, and he's playing great defense, but he just keeps swinging and missing. So we're going to try to figure out what's going on. Maybe he's not seeing the ball. Maybe he needs contacts. I don't know. We're getting it looked at. It's a fact. I've had it happen before. Lloyd did the same thing 2 years ago. He got contacts, and you just never know what's going on. But there's a lot of swing and miss there.
Goodhart did that as well.
Yeah.
With Gackle, what went into the decision to send him back out in the 6th? I think his pitch count was already up over 80. Was there any thought to go to Gibbler there?
Yeah, there was a lot of thought to it. We just decided let him go back out, and he gets first out. I think the next guy gets on, and bingo, the 8-hole hitter hits one 400 feet. So not going great right now. So hopefully we can flip it.
When a pitcher like UTA's goes out there and gets into a rhythm, how do you want to see your hitters go out there and disrupt that rhythm and get them out of the groove?
Well, the way you disrupt that is you hit him, because he's not walking us. He's throwing strike after strike, and most of them were fastballs away. And, somebody's got to go get one, hit it the other way, which, we tried a few times, but we weren't very successful, and he just kind of got after us.
With a bullpen like you have right now, how nice is it to know, even though your starters are going to struggle, you've got guys who are going to come in and compete?
No, it's a good feeling. We're going to need them, and probably going to need them the rest of this weekend. So anytime you can go to the bullpen and your bullpen guys are just as good as the guys that are start, that's a good feeling.
Could Gibbler come back this weekend?
I don't know. Would he throw 40 pitches or so right at it? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if we will. I doubt it. Could if we really, really needed him to, but I don't know. Is it worth it this time of year? We'll see.
I guess that's something, though, that you want to see from him, like, moving forward, as long as he's in this Friday role, a guy that maybe could come back on Sunday. Hopefully Gackle throws more innings.
Depends on how many innings, but he just threw 4 innings almost, and, did it pretty efficiently, so to speak. So that was a really good job.
Health-wise, with the flu and everything, how's the team? Are you on the upswing?
Yeah, there's a couple guys that are still struggling, but for the most part, they're all coming back, and you worry about if they're strong enough. Like Cam, he still doesn't feel great. That's why I DH'd him. He gave us some good at-bats, and I don't know. Stewart was a guy that he was sick Wednesday, and I didn't know it, and he did practice yesterday. And then today he started feeling better, and he was on the bench ready to hit, possibly there. And, so hopefully getting some guys back. But at the same time, the guys that are playing, man, they got to start getting it done, or we're going to have to start filling in with some other guys, give them an opportunity.
Sunday, a lot of storms in the forecast. Any chance of a doubleheader tomorrow?
No.
Was this the best you thought Souza looked defensively with the arm and everything? Turned the double play, had a nice play going.
Turned a really good double play. I thought that Brumbaugh gave him a perfect feed kind of out front so he could catch it, keep his momentum, going to his left to first base, and he got it and snapped it over there pretty good. That was really good to see.
That was probably fourth time seeing the starter, and as soon as we got him out of the game, he did a great job today, and as soon as we got in their bullpen, things started clicking for us.
I know you lost, but sometimes it feels like you can take momentum from a good inning like that into tomorrow. Is there any feeling within the dugout that might happen?
Yeah, after Ryder's at bat and then Cam's at bat, and then it just kind of started rolling, you could kind of feel the energy with the fans and then even the dugout, so hopefully we can get that rolling in tomorrow.
I feel like just maybe a little added energy is something the guys need right now, whether that's natural through success or just maybe kind of motivation in the dugout alone. I mean, how much does the offense maybe kind of need the mental side to get this slump going or finished?
Yeah, the dugout helps a lot. When we hear them in the box, helps you mentally in the box, see pitches, keep battling. So I'd say they definitely help us out.
Cole, what was working for you today out there? And, how are you kind of settling into this Friday reliever role where you just kind of follow Gackel like that?
There wasn't like a one thing that was working. I think, just everything clicked and just give my team an opportunity to come back.
I think you were in here when we asked Dave if you could come back Sunday, but what are those conversations like? I mean, do you envision yourself, how much do you want to be a guy that can maybe, if you're going to, as long as you're coming out of the bullpen, be a guy that can throw twice on the weekend?
If they need me, I'll throw.
You were on second, Reese, when Mike hit that ball. It was 110 off the bat. What did you think about the play the third baseman made?
Yeah, it was a great play because I was going to go home no matter what. I don't know what Bobby had planned, but, when I saw him get a glove on it, I was, just kind of tipped your hat.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, so you can almost see it on the players' faces. They're frustrated just as much as we are. So I would say, they're trying, and as long as they're trying, I'm good with what's going on, and we will see, like Dave Van Horn said, if they don't start doing something, they'll have to start filling people in with somebody else. Get this set up for the second game when it's about to start. Okay, XD says question. Do y'all think David Horn should bench Pompey until, well, you just heard it. He just gave you the answer for himself. Dude, they're seriously looking at, we did say today in the earlier broadcast that I don't think he's seeing the ball very good. And Dave Van Horn just confirmed it and said they're seriously looking, maybe he does need contacts. Because I'm telling you now, if you can't see a ball, you ain't hitting the ball. I mean, it's just that bad. It's just that simple. You're going to be late. You're going to be swinging the stuff that's outside because you can't see it clearly. So they got to find something because he come from a team where he was playing good and hitting the ball, and now all of a sudden he's not, not doing anything. So I believe Dave will figure it out one way or another. Days with Kings, can we steal their pitcher from them? Well, I don't think we could steal them, but we could definitely get them out of the transfer portal. It was a good. He dealed today. I ain't gonna lie. You can't take that from the young man. He dealed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said they were seriously looking at it. I mean, you just seen the interview. So he needs. There could be a possibility because even Van Horn said there's a lot of swing and miss there, and so we know Dave Van Horn is seeing the same things we're talking about. It's not like we basically just confirmed that we're not crazy because Dave Van Horn's seeing the same thing. So, now whatever gets done to get it figured out, that's on them to do, and they need to do it in a hurry, or Pompey would probably need to sit down. Even though he's playing great in the field, when your whole lineup is struggling, you can't just rely on good defense. You got to contribute in one way or another. Yeah, no, Dance with King. I preset the whole thing. It was nothing but negativity in the chat in that stream. For the most part, there was some people that said the same thing too, but there was a lot of negativity. I'll say, not mostly, a lot. In baseball, even the Dodgers don't win every game in the series. Most of the times, it's hard to sweep a team. Care how good you are. One loss in a series is not the end of the world. If you win every series of the season and you sweep one or two here or there, you're going to be sitting in pretty good position when it comes time for the end of the season tournaments and stuff. So, it sucks to lose. I get it. But we cannot, I mean, you guys are free to have your opinions as long as you keep it respectful in the chat. You can say what you want, because I'm not going to argue with you because that's your opinion. But it's just, I wouldn't say, we're at the point to where it's burn it all down and Van Horn needs to be fired, and like some of these people were saying. And again, XD, I was just getting ready to say that. 7-3 is, and you're being negative about your team sucking and this, that, and other, is absolutely absurd. I mean, we're going to come out tomorrow. We're going to play good. And that was probably it was their Friday night ace. And from here on out, you see what happened. As soon as they took that dude out, we scored 3 runs. So that's why he had to pitch 134 pitches and stay in the game, because if he would have come out any earlier, we'd have won that game. So they probably don't have any more horses like that in their stable. So I feel pretty good for the rest of the series. You still with us, YT? He may have went to the little Hogs room. Yeah, absolutely, Angel. And the thing about baseball too is, and these ball players, they feed off the energy in the stadium. They feed off of the, atmosphere. That so as long as our fans stay positive and keep giving them that reassuring, affirmation. This isn't the football team where we're going to go 2-10. Historically, we are a pretty decent baseball team. And we we're even blessed with now we got a hell of a softball team. I'm shocked. I did not know until yesterday that our softball team was this good. I had no clue. And I apologize for covering Razorback Sports. I didn't cover a whole lot of the softball because I didn't think it would draw that much attention. But I was mistaken. And we will try to do more of it going forward because, one, they're fun to watch. And two is I think the viewers, want to see something. You showed that yesterday. If we keep that kind of viewership going up, I'll keep, trying to show them. Yeah, I would say so. I wouldn't argue that fact, Mark. He's been there and done it for many years, so, he's been doing something right. They're 8th, XD, right now. So I think I would agree with we had some talk of maybe this team goes to the College World Series and does some damage in it this year, and I would have to agree so far from what I've seen. But we'll see. There's 16 games in, and we're 15-1. Yeah, I haven't paid attention. I didn't watch one game last year. Dances with King, Dances with King. I was about to call you Dances with Wolves. So yeah, I mean, I just proud of them ladies over there playing their hearts out. It's good to see them having success, especially since I got daughters that play softball. Yeah, I agree. Actually, that's nonsense. I mean, he's done everything for us he could do except win that chip, and I think that I think when he does get that chip, though, I think he will retire after that, though. Joyce, that's not a problem. We appreciate that you're here watching it with us. And I know you're subscribed, I think, to the channel, too, so we appreciate that. Tomorrow we will be doing this Game 2 of the UT Arlington series. I don't want to butcher your name, Kristen. I'm going to say Kristen. If the numbers stay up, our viewers stay up, and because a lot of times I got to do doubles like today. I've already had a stream today. I had to stream the baseball game and do the baseball game. So I got about a 40-minute break in between that and then this stream. But if we keep the numbers stay up, the likes are on, and the viewers are on, I will try to do as many softball games as I can. Because I've been at my desk now since 11 o'clock this morning in my studio, and I will be probably here for another 2 hours at least, 3, because I got to do post-show editing and stuff. So, that's a lot of hours at a desk. But I'll do it if the numbers are there. That's all I'm asking. And, you're doing good today so far right now. You got 62 people on YouTube, 48 likes, so the likes are there. I think the viewers will come back when the second game starts.
I had to get my headset charged up.
I was wondering where you went. Oh, okay, Kristen, thank you. I got the flu like half the Razorback baseball team. I'm getting better, but my vision is a little blurry when I look at my screen, so I couldn't see it for sure, so I just didn't want to butcher it up. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we'd appreciate it if you did. That would help us, and then like I said, it would put that bell notification on. You'll know when we go live. And we do football, baseball, basketball. Which, speaking of basketball, the Florida and Arkansas game will be right here tomorrow night. After I got a doubleheader tomorrow. I got the baseball game during the day. I think it's at 1 o'clock or 2. And then I'll take a short break, and I'll be back to do the Arkansas Razorbacks Florida Gators game. You think so, Dance King? From what I understand, he was a really good coach when he was here. Or not, I don't know if he was here or not, but when he was in college.
I don't know if he leaves a pro baseball head coaching job for this.
Well, the problem is if you don't win up there, especially in a division with the Dodgers, they don't keep you around. So if he doesn't have success immediately up there in San Francisco, he'll be on a hot seat quickly. All right, give me just 1 second. I got to slide over to my other side of my office and get my tissues. So I would say the next game I could possibly do on softball would be a Monday, March 9th game when they go to Missouri State. That's the next game that's not conflicted with the Razorbacks game, the boys, because they don't play on Mondays. And then after that, because they open up with Georgia at home, and then they go to Missouri State, and then they go to Alabama after that. Yeah, and they play on the same days as the Razorbacks, as the boys do. But if something happens and we rain out a boys game or something or other, and we'll fill it in with softball. That's not a problem. I'm sorry, I was muted. Dance King, that was me. I was blowing my nose so you guys didn't hear it, and I didn't unmute my mic. All right, Kristen, well, we appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yes, that will probably be the next one I can do. Unless there's a, rain out or something happens to a baseball game. If they do, then we will, instead of the baseball game, we'll just roll right over and do the softball game that day. Be a quick adjustment. But as long as you have that notification on, it'll let you know what we're doing. And I'll put out like a community note or something. The baseball game is rained out, but the girls' softball's on the road and they're playing and they can play. We're going to play the softball game instead. Something. We'll make it work one way or another, but yeah. As of right now, I would look for 3-9. The Missouri State game would be the next softball game I can do. That's my day off too, Christian. So usually I don't stream on Mondays because the boys don't play on Mondays, but since the softball seems to be doing pretty decent, I will we'll do a bonus another game for you guys. And we should be starting up here pretty shortly with the second game against Charlotte, the 49ers. And I promise this will be the last time you see Sarge today after this game. Or hear me, I guess. I'm not on camera because nobody wants to see a guy with the flu on camera. But as soon as I get over that, usually we're on camera. Like now, we'd be on camera talking with you guys. But with the flu going on, I don't want you see me all wrapped up in blankets.
What are you over there looking like Yoda?
Well, probably more like Pizza the Hut. But yeah, I feel like the Yoda looks. Heal up well, I will. My wife must be watching and she heard me say that and laughed at me. Thank you, Kristen. I've had this all week, and I thought a couple times we was going to have to cancel a stream or two because I didn't think I could make it, but we pushed through it and made it happen, and I think I'm on a downhill slide now. So,
when did you start becoming a Razorback fan, Sarge?
I would say when I got back in the country in 2004.
Do you remember a dude that played for the basketball team? His name was Rodney Clark.
Yes.
Dude had one of the smoothest strokes you ever seen.
Yes. Yeah.
That was our white boy Rick.
Well, Dusty Hennes was pretty good too. He could shoot the ball good too. I think wasn't.
Dusty Hennes was good, but I
he
mean,
just never got a shot. His defense was something to be.
I think he plays for somebody overseas.
Yeah.
Right now.
Man,
Bruce still plays.
Bruce says he's a Hogs fan since 1974. That was the year before I was born, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Dance King said 1980s. Yeah, I'm a transplanted Arkansas in here. I don't. I wasn't born and raised here. I was military, so I traveled all around. When I was young, my dad was in the military for a while. We moved around a lot, so I really never had a team that I cared about. But once I come back to Arkansas, I spent 9 years of my military career in Texas, and I really loved Texas. Yeah, Angel, I will say the same thing. I'm telling you right now, if they have the same flu I got, I am not on their heads about not being able to play right now, because I'm telling you now, if I was in my 20s and I felt like this, I wouldn't be playing either. You just can't. But so for them to be out there, if they're not feeling 100%, you're just not seeing things right. Your eyes are swollen up. At least mine were. I mean, it's ugly. It's ugly for sure. So I just think as the weekend goes on and we get more healthier, I think the offense is going to get healthier too. Now, granted, they ain't had the flu since the second game of the season, so I can, you could say something about that too. But
Is XD still in the chat? I see that comment. And I would never cheer for LSU. You ain't trading me for nothing. You ain't big enough to make me trade.
Yeah, he's right, XD. This guy's a Timu defensive lineman. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us while we wait for the next game to start. Again, we are on a journey to 3,000 subscribers. So if you're not one of our subscribers, we'd appreciate it if you would subscribe and hit that like button while we're waiting. We've been growing very fast, and we appreciate it very much because it means a lot. It motivates us to keep doing these, and especially when you do double headers like we're doing today. You know, it takes a lot of time away from the family and stuff. So we got to give a little bit. It costs us, things to do. So, we want to do it, but we want a little bit of help from you guys as far as that like and subscribe button. Show us that you want us to do it more.
XD said, I'm 7'4", 361. Well, I still got you about 30 pounds.
Yeah, and 6 inches.
I'm not 8 foot tall. Shit.
Yeah, one of my military commanders, my company commanders, played for Notre Dame. And when we went over to one of our trips over to Iraq, my job was his personal security. And so basically what I did is I drove him and went everywhere. I was commander's driver. So, but when you're in combat, it's my job to keep him alive. And this guy wanted to be like Mel Gibson, jumping out of rolling vehicles, a Hummer going down the road, and he wanted to jump out and start trying to chase people down. And I'm like, yo.
What do you think? He was Lethal Weapon?
Hey, man, I told him. I said, sir, let me tell you something. Because one night he did that, and I didn't even know he jumped out the vehicle. I was like a block over, and I look over, and I'm talking to him. I'm like, hey, sir. Because we had that relationship because you're with him 24/7. So we had that. We were really cool with each other. He was a great company commander because, I was high speed, of course, and he was one of those company commanders that would let you, he wasn't trying to not let you shoot, do what you wanted to do. And so we're driving down the street one night in Samara, Iraq, and there's a group of guys on the corner. Well, I slowed down because in a group with weapons, it was our job to take them. And I didn't see any weapons, so I started to speed back up. Well, when I sped back up, I got down to the end of the block at the stop sign. I looked over, and he wasn't even in the Humvee. He had got out of the Humvee, and I pulled off, and he's in the group of guys. So I come flying back up there, slide the Humvee up in there, and jump out with the rifle drawn and tell them guys, get back away. And I was like, sir, what are you doing, bro? I was like, you can't just jump out of a vehicle. But, yeah, it was pretty cool. But, all right, we're ready to go. It looks like they're getting on the field now, so we'll pop over to the full screen, get the sound going, and here we go for our first game of the night of softball, but we got a little bonus before.
I scared the crap out of my dad one time. I thought I was an action hero at like 5 or 6. I opened up his truck door and jumped out as we're rolling into the driveway. He thought he ran me over. He had a heart attack.
Arkansas unbeaten this weekend. She's got
Tell you what,
really
I
good
didn't do it
numbers
again. It
for
tore my
themselves.
knees up because we had that old, like, it wasn't asphalt, but it had, like, the pebbles and stuff in it.
They call it chip driveway.
That's efficiency.
Yeah.
And she attacks.
My goodness. We got another pitcher that's got a 1 point something ERA.
Nasty
Lord.
work.
Nasty work. Ooh, that's a good thumbnail right there. Good thumbnail background right there, YT. What do you think? Actually, we have that as our thumbnail background, that picture. Exactly, but the stadium looking like that.
I think we have more people in the outer field, though.
Yeah. Well, it was a day game, too. Probably warmer. So there's probably more people there. All right. What just happened there? Why did it go black? It did this the other day, too. I had to refresh it. Yeah, why you do that?
It's going to be tough to scratch it
Here we go.
against her.
Trying to start things off well. Falls behind 2-1 to Olivia Williams, the leadoff hitter playing center field for Charlotte. A .305 average. Started and played now in all 19 games this season. A home run, 11 runs driven in. Fouls that one off to the left side. The count's even.
And she's got a .373 on base percentage, so it's not much higher than the average, only about 70 points. And so you're looking for her to get on base a little bit more, set that table, and then trickle it down to the rest of those good hitters.
Wasn't she just hitting earlier?
Set the tone a little bit.
Number 12.
Terry Holt.
Probably. A lot of softball girls pitch and hit it.
Bain for Arkansas. 2-2 pitch, sent right back up the middle, and the game starts with a single from Olivia Williams.
It was a good swing for Williams. Went down and got that one and just put it right back where it came from, up the middle. Here you see on the replay, just right back through that circle, past the right side of second base, and rolls into center field. And so you get a leadoff base runner here. And again, runs are, if you look at the numbers, runs may be at a premium today for Charlotte. And so hits like that are going to hopefully get things rolling for them.
Yeah, for Burnham, she's pitched 16 innings, and she's only given up 16 hits through that. So she averages giving up just 1 hit per inning. Well, if you're Charlotte, there it is, but you're hoping to get more. Jayla Gerald trying to continue that hot streak. 3 home runs, tons of RBIs with that .516 batting average. Gerald earning the start at second base today, just her 14th start of the season, but her slugging of .968 is unreal.
And also to be so early on in her collegiate career, right, just as a sophomore, to be able to go out there and have that discipline at the plate, and have the bat-to-ball skills, because a lot of times we talk so much about all of the external factors, right? How good the pitcher is, where the defense is playing you, what's the wind doing that day? Hand-eye coordination is still king when you're a hitter.
I was going to say, that looks like a strike to me.
With great success.
It just took him 45 minutes to call it.
It's been the case. Going to have to battle from behind here, though. Down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Peyton Burnham giving up the single to Olivia Williams. This one's popped up above the netting and in to the grandstand. Do it again, 0-2.
I just got under it a little bit and popped that right back and out of play. But again, making contact on some of those pitches, getting a feel, getting your timing down early on is really important.
Burnham trying to attack. Off
Got
speed
her.
this time.
Good
Swing
pitch.
and a miss for the game's first out.
Well, you can speed them
Where's
up,
the damn
you can spin the
scoreboard?
wheels as much as they want, but as soon as you
Come on,
get the brake
ESPN.
pedal on that, something's going to happen. It's either going to go a long way or you're going to end up missing. And in this one, that she ends up missing. Look at that ball.
Yeah,
just
it's not on.
right to the bottom of the zone, swung right over top of it. For
I think they just pop it up on the screen.
Gerald's face too. A little bit of a grimace. She knew she was out front of that. Burnham, her 17th strikeout of the season, brings in Jenna Lord, the starting third baseman for the 49ers. Lord's a redshirt senior from Trussville, Alabama. Started her career at Texas Tech, a transfer in Ole Miss, Alabama, so she's been around the block.
Well, not only that, but she's getting a lot of playing time too. You see, when you look at this lineup, there's a handful of players, I think 5 to my count, that have played 18 games this season. She's amongst them, all 18 of them starts. And, well, you could see.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about that.
And they pop out a little bit at 4.
James, as long as you're a subscriber, you're helping us out.
Runs, fouls that one back into the netting.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Burnham's ahead of ball, 2 strikes. Charlotte fell earlier today 7-2 against Omaha. Omaha, a team receiving votes in a lot of the top 25 polls. Really good mid-major. Charlotte's also a really good mid-major. That one in the dirt. So it evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Lord was 1 for 3 in that game earlier. She had a run scored in that one, too, as you mentioned.
What's up, Nevada?
Ending up
Excuse
on the
me.
losing side of
Hey,
that,
buddy.
7-2, but I mean they're still 12-6 this year. They've had a good start to the season.
A good start, good competition. This is a tournament, an invitational, if you will, that's really attracted a lot of good mid-majors. A lot of teams want to come and play in the Woo Pig Classic. Charlotte also one of those teams that found it attractive. 3-2 pitch, turned on down the left field line. That's a fair ball into the corner. Jenna Lord, a 2-bagger, and Charlotte starting things off in the first, putting some pressure on Peyton Burnham.
She ends up at second base on that swing and does a nice job to not just move the runner over, but get herself into scoring position. And that ball was dancing down the line the whole way out there, JB, and it managed to just stick in fair territory. You can see that pitch was inside. She got the hips open. She got the bat head out, barreled it down the line. There was no chance for Kennedy to get over to that ball.
Riding the chalk down that left field line. Cleanup hitter Tegan Ritchie now a chance to drive in a run or 2. Swings and misses at the first pitch.
But look at how interesting that was, right? You go inside, you get banged down the left field line, and what do? You go up and in a little bit further on Tegan Ritchie, and you get a swing and a miss, and it's important.
0-1 turned on. Now you're ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. I think that's where Burnham's trying to take that aggressiveness, trying to get ahead in the count.
And that's what I was going to say is it's so important for these pitchers at every level. Just get ahead of the hitter. It gives you a lot more options on whether it's off speed or it's something a little bit harder. The location can matter. Hitters tend to expand the zone when they get their backs against the wall like this.
Burnham certainly hoping so. 0-2's hit off the end of the bat. McDowell looks and keeps the runner at third, throws out Ritchie at first. And Burnham's an out away from getting out of the inning unscathed, but she's not out of the woods yet. Audrey Wilson may have something to say about that.
Absolutely.
McDowell.
Great job right there for getting the ground ball out of Ritchie from Burnham. And a nice play over at third base. That can be overwhelming sometimes with runners on to get that ball and kind of hops up, gets on the heel of the mitt.
Oh,
Jackson
got out of the inning.
On the infield.
Good job.
Calls everyone off.
Good job,
and
ladies.
Burnham works into and out of trouble. But have to do it for
And that's how
Charlotte.
you call somebody off.
That's it.
We come back.
Great job, ladies. Get a little bit of trouble there, and you pitch your way out of it. Like to see it. Like to see it. Well, welcome in, everybody. We're starting to grow. The viewers are coming in now. We got 111 here on Facebook and 8 or 9 over on Twitch.
YouTube.
Huh?
YouTube.
What about YouTube?
You said Facebook.
Did I really?
Yes.
That's stupid. Yes. You are not on Facebook. You are on YouTube and Twitch. So they never went to commercial. They did, but they didn't go to commercial. They just showed the field and warming up. So I should have just left it. And it's not muted, so they just haven't brought the sound back yet.
Well, it's our first
There
look
we
at the
go.
Arkansas lineup and their offense. It's also the first look
Is that
at
as loud as
Taylor
it goes?
Jones.
That's
she gets
it.
the start of the circle. The sophomore, a 3.5
I got
ERA,
it turned
making her
completely
9th
up.
Start of the season.
9th start already for the year, and 10th appearance, by the way. She's got 3.5 ERA, 42 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts so far.
Good stuff, but she will face one of the toughest lineups in the country. Reagan Johnson to start things off.
He was trying to call a strike there.
Johnson,
You see
Dakota
that?
Kennedy, and Ella McDowell. Tiana Bell.
I saw something.
Reaches. This is a team that
Let's
coming
go,
into
Reagan
today
Johnson.
are 5th nationally in batting average, only climbing.
Texas girl.
It's 2-0 quickly to Reagan Johnson.
Nevada said this is MySpace.
That boosted her average to 396.
Yeah, you old school if you know about MySpace.
A lot of weak spots.
I had a MySpace. Before MySpace, I had a Zanga.
Puts the bat back here and takes it low. 3 balls, no strikes.
Tell us you're old without telling us how old you are.
I used to have a My Yearbook.
Speedy fast.
And that can change a game, too, when you get a fast base.
I used to have stone tablets with inscriptions on them.
Taking all the way.
I didn't know you were Tonka's age.
Corner, it's 3-1.
Yeah, he's 3 years older than me.
I heard Tonka literally helped Moses chisel.
He picked the rocks out.
Yeah.
3-1 pitch. Johnson
Chisel
pulls
the
bat
commandments.
back and draws the free pass. So Arkansas with the base runner. The
James
leadoff
said he had a Jenga and MySpace.
You know, I always have found it very interesting. With
My Zanga, as soon as you popped on, I had music rolling. I was learning how to code.
Swing or bunt, because it makes it seem like there's so many more moving parts, right? The eye has a hard enough time.
Yeah, I remember the party line, Bruce.
Add that bouncing of moving forward, it can be even tougher.
Especially with the pitcher who'd fallen behind. First
Oh,
pitch
here we go.
Dakota Kennedy
Here we go.
through the 6-hole. Goes opposite field in the first 2 reach for the Hogs.
XD says never heard of it.
Sticks it into left field. It's a nice piece of hitting right there by Dakota Kennedy, and all of a sudden, you know, the first few pitches of the game have ended up producing base runners. You had the walk that
XD, I think, is a little on the younger side.
And Ella McDowell, who had a big hit in that first game, comes back up to the plate in the first
Yeah,
game.
LimeWire was good.
Taylor Jones has pitched in some big moments.
Yeah, I had LimeWire and FrostWire. Fried 3 computers using it, too.
Wins against Michigan State, Virginia Tech, and a top 25 Clemson. She's pitched in big moments, but I think it'd be tough to say this might be one of the best offenses she's faced.
Oh, he's only
Oh, yeah,
26. Yeah, you young.
Yeah, he is a youngin'.
You're a youngin'.
Decided to play in the Blue Pig Classic, right? We talked how many times over the last 2 years, JB, if you went on and talked to coaches, and they say we want the players to come and experience Bogle Park, and they want to be able to face that competition where they know that the Razorbacks are going to be one of the higher-ranked teams in the country, especially right now. And so this is a big challenge. It's a mountain to climb, and it's a big venue for them to play in, which in some cases they may not get to play in.
Head coach Courtney Briault handles the scheduling for Charlotte. She wanted to come to Arkansas for a couple of reasons. The competition really good, but she also played here at Arkansas during her playing days before she transferred to Nebraska. She was an SEC All-Freshman performer. This is her first trip back to Bogle Park. She wanted to see what it's like, and Arkansas is trying to greet Charlotte with a 2-1 pitch. McDowell
Yeah, here we
back
go.
up the box. They're going to wave home Reagan Johnson. The first 3 reach for Arkansas, and it's 1-0.
It's a really good swing by McDowell.
Can we get a run rule? Make it 3 run rules in a row.
Consistent swings. They're staying in the zone. That one may have been below the strike zone, and she's still able to go down and get it. And as you mentioned, just laced it right back through the box. Got a little close there. Reagan Johnson just got her foot out of the way as that ball went back into center. But just overall, really nice aggressive base running by Johnson, but you can coast when you have that kind of speed. She looks like she's moving 1,000,000 miles an hour. That might only be 80%.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Absolutely
She's so
feeling it.
fast. And for Ella McDowell, when you get on those hitters' counts, you could do more damage with pitches that are even thrown. Maybe a pitcher's pitch at the knees, able to still do damage with that. And Arkansas putting on pressure early against Taylor Jones, already up 1-0. Tiana Bell now stepping in. It takes the 1-0 pitch a little bit outside. It's 2-0.
Bell, the cleanup spot in this order. She's got experience.
Bell's about to bust it. I feel it.
Oh, yeah. Homer coming.
Then we get a dance.
Homer coming. We up.
Waits on the 2-0 pitch.
Oh.
Inside corner, catches the zone. Nice pitch from Taylor Jones. And Bell, the senior transfer from Cal, taking all the way. Former school of head coach Courtney Deifel. Won a College World Series title at California. Did Coach Deifel in her playing days. Played for the legendary coach Diane Ninemeyer. So Cal's got a rich history. Tiana Bell, good ball player. taking our talents down to Arkansas and trying to drive in a couple more runs, at least one for Arkansas, or get on base. She'll draw the front pass, and they're
Dang, bases
juiced out
loaded.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that they're not.
Do they got the beer hats on?
I don't know they do that for the girls.
I'd do it.
Know from talking to Coach Teifel, there's a large portion of this.
Yep,
staff
there they are.
that's kind of the advanced scouting, so they have a good idea of what they're getting into. Wouldn't surprise me that they've really prepared this Arkansas team for Taylor Jones out there on the mound, and they sort of look like
Nevada, they
it's got to be.
Dang, it's a little early to be talking to her.
That's one thing. But the
well,
way that they rake,
she just
they
loaded
work
the
for
bases and
count.
there's
They
no
make
outs.
It really difficult. They make you come
trying to settle her down.
The counts that they catch themselves in. They don't chase a lot of pitches. And now Brinley Bain getting set to step in. She batted with the
That's a
bases
pretty
loaded
cool
and
face
nobody
paint.
out in
The
game
metallic
against Boise
green.
State when she lined out into a double play. She's itching to get back up there in a similar situation.
No question.
I wonder if that works just as good as the black.
And then
That shit don't work at all, bro.
Later in that game, in the
Hey, it worked for me, I swear.
That shit didn't work.
Scored to her credit and all that stuff is
You
great,
give me
but
my flip down sunglasses.
as a
I
hitter,
use those all day
you
long
wanna
over
get
that
up
eye
there in
black crap.
situations like this. The bases are loaded.
Watching the boys, watching the men's baseball team, makes me want to go get a new pair of Oakleys.
Be able to develop themselves in these situations.
I think they.
It's a difficult, tall
I think
task
it's more
because
for
it's
like
Division I
psychological
softball. So
than
the
it just
other
really
team
helps.
is also very good.
Comfortable,
Certainly that is the case.
blocks out the crowd a little
Taylor
bit,
Jones
takes
has
the
worked
nerves
herself
down.
Into a mess. Arkansas's already up 1-0. All four base runners have reached.
GM Loveless, welcome in.
Brinley Bain stepping in, the freshman from Eagleville, Tennessee, the 9th-ranked prospect.
Oh,
By
Bain
first
can
at
smash
Bain
a
in the
homer, no
2025
problem here.
class. And Jones
She's 5'5", but the
strike
camera angle makes her look like she's 6
Yep.
foot.
She can
You
hit
gotta be
too.
careful if you're Jones because Bain's one big swing away from really ripping things open in the first.
No question.
Takes that
I know,
swing
Jeff,
into the dirt.
because
Bain
that's way
15
before
reach,
the
up
days.
average,
That was
leads
my
the team
days.
well
That
above
was the
500
biggest
as
thing
a
back in the
freshman.
day when I was playing. Was the slap down
14
glasses.
Runs driven in, an .816 slugging percentage, 11 walks, 5 strikeouts, so she's disciplined.
Well, we're glad to have you, GM. If you're not subscribed, we'd love to have you subscribe and be with us more often.
Opposite way, a diving attempt by Jenna Lord, but comes up empty.
I mean, if you want proof of how important it is right now with the bases loaded early in this game, in a 1-0 game, that should show you right there. That ball is going to be really tough to get to. But
She's
Lord's
flaunting
gonna
over there on the
all out
base.
to try and get there. That was a spinner floating away from her. And she was still a few feet short, but gave all-out effort to try and get there because it really is important to get these outs. There's nobody out yet.
Yeah, that's a great point. Jones trying to get Brinley Bain. 1-2 pitch. Just a little bit outside. That's a big take from Bain.
It looked like for a second it was going to be
Yeah,
a strike. Terry
yep,
Hilton
yep.
like stiffened up like he and hunched the shoulders like he was about to pull the lawnmower cord, and instead.
Yeah, I thought she was about to get rung up as well. That one chopped foul first base side this
Way to
time,
keep it
and
alive.
again. 20 pitches now for Taylor Jones in the opening frame.
Just trying to get through it right now. You got the bases loaded. You know, a ground ball could put you in a really good spot here with the defense behind you. So, as much as it hurts, you have to pitch to Bain with the bases loaded. So you do it as carefully as you can.
2-2, popped up left field line. Gonna be trouble.
Oh, it drops. Fair ball.
Into the corner. 2 runs will score on the base knock from Brinley Bain. Went with the pitch and it pays off. Hogs up 3-0.
Dang, we're going to run rule them in the first inning?
It's a really tough ball to try and get to because Bain didn't get all of it. It was towards the end of the bat, and so she hit it down the line. It was spinning. Looked like maybe it was going to go foul.
Beautiful hit.
The biggest problem was when
man,
it had so
that's
much
pretty
spin
close.
on it that
Yeah,
as O'Hearn
that's
got
right
a
where you
hand
want to
on
put
the
it.
ball, it rolled away from her, letting that second run score. It's a really tough play to make. You're trying to decide fair or foul.
Yeah, you got a long way to run if you're O'Hearn. Textbook at bat, though, from Brinley Bain. It's just been that kind of year for her. She's getting base hits left and right. That one to drive in 2. She's got 16 RBIs now on the season, and Arkansas still with nobody out trying to add to the 3-0 lead. Kaylee Wyckoff standing in with a 1-0 count. Dips below the knees. Now it's 2-0.
And now you start to see those pitches be a little bit lower, right? Not really elevating a ton of stuff right now, at least early in the at-bat against Wyckoff, because in reality, you know, you've got runners at first and second. A ground ball really helps you out in this situation, again, because you can turn two in this scenario. It sits to the left
You could tell
side,
she wanted to swing right there.
Which are outs are big right now. You'd like to get the lead out. If a double plays there, take advantage. So you're right, living lower in the zone is hoping to pay off for Taylor Jones. And you're right, she continues to live low. That one too low, though. 3-1, and now you're in a spot where you don't want to walk the bases loaded, but you can't come into Wyckoff.
Yeah, and again, there's that delicate balance. 3-0 is not a huge lead. It's a good lead early on in the first inning. It's certainly not insurmountable, though. You know, unfortunately, there for
load it up again.
That pitch, you know, ends up walking the bases loaded like we're talking about.
Bruce calling 20 runs by the fifth.
How important it is
Damn.
in a game as you're feeling each other out as two teams to keep it as close as you can. And so right now, yeah, the outs are important. The most important thing is keep it 3-0.
Arkansas trying to make sure it's more than that. Carly Davison standing in, takes a first pitch strike. That's a big pitch for Taylor Jones. And you're right, to keep it 3-0 would be huge for Charlotte. But the bases are
She got 4 home runs, 16 RBIs. Woo!
Batting
Seventh
486.
batter to reach in the inning.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes,
yep.
that's 2
Base hit
runs.
for Davison. 2 more will score. Davison will have
They don't know where to go with the ball.
It's a 2-run single.
Good Lord.
Still nobody out.
And the Razorbacks up 5-0.
That's the 7th straight hitter that's reached to open the game for the Arkansas Razorbacks. And that time, I mean, how many ground balls have we seen that have just gone right back up through
Ooh,
the
I know that would have hurt.
way into
Getting
the
popped in the
outfield.
shin by
There's another
that.
This time to the right of second base, and it drives home a pair more. And now you're looking at a 5-0 deficit if you're Charlotte.
This is where you're seeing Arkansas just going with the pitch, right? Not trying to do too much. Trying to steal from Davison, and the host from Wilson, they get her out. That's a huge out. The first of the inning.
I don't know why they advised her to run on that.
Trying to swipe it back.
And you never know what's going to be a momentum.
Trying to put 2 runners in
right?
scoring
It could
position.
be a stolen,
Stay out of
you
the
know,
double
stolen
play.
base, or in this case, a caught stealing. Took off. That's a great throw right there on the
that was a
money
good
from
throw. She
Wilson.
gunned her
Threw it
down.
to the first base corner of the bag and just
Hell of an
let
arm.
the infielder drop the tag on it.
Rijo rolls over to the
See,
right
that'd
side
have
of
been
the
a double
infield.
play.
Gerald flips to first, but a run will come in to score. The RBI for Rijo. It's 6-0 Arkansas. 2 are gone, though. Base is empty, but the damage is done.
Yeah, just put the ball in play. Good things can happen if you get the bat on the ball in a meaningful way. And that's exactly what happened right there. Just get it over to the right side. That's good, solid,
Homer right here,
strategic
Sarge.
hitting. Get
Think
it to
so?
the right side. The play's in front of the
Maybe.
base runner. Base runner
She's got a
comes
good
home and
swing.
scores, you get the out.
Ramsey Walker, first pitch, chopped to
She
short.
smacked the hell out of it
Ritchie
for sure.
Scoops and
Ooh.
throws, and the inning
What a
is
swing.
over. But Arkansas puts up crooked numbers in the first. After 1, it's 6-0.
Way to go, girls. Putting it on them. Okay, I guess they're not going to do commercials, so I don't have to worry about switching that.
Oh, well, that's nice of them.
We're just going straight to this, so that'll work.
That's mighty nice of them.
Yeah, it makes my job a little bit easier.
We don't
All
have
right.
to worry about listening to your favorite commercial.
Yes, good Lord. All right, we got 175 people on YouTube. And only
Not Facebook.
Only 67 likes. So can we get that like button, man? And back out real quick while we're waiting for the next inning to start.
Judge's
And
teasing you.
hit that thumbs up button. We want to keep these softball games being shown. We got to have them likes and the viewers up. And
Strongest team Christine has ever seen.
Who wouldn't want to be a part of this, to see this? Kristen. This is the strongest team I've ever seen. Absolutely. Mine too. XD is now kicked out. And so is Joe G. You're not. I'm taking your mod privileges, Joe G.
Welcome back to
Ooh,
Park. There's a
losing
look
the
at
sword.
Coach Courtney Brialt back in her playing days in Bogle Park. All freshman team in the SEC.
The last time I accidentally timed somebody out, it was for 10 minutes.
Bogle in Arkansas, maybe not so much of a warm welcome.
Yeah, she said last time she was in Northwest Arkansas was 2013. So
wow,
it's been a minute, but
she's a former Arkansas player.
Who is?
Chance to play at the field.
I think that's what they said.
Oh, this coach? Yes.
We had a
Yeah.
great
Yes.
call with Coach
I thought
Briot.
somebody
She
in the
said
chat
back in the
was.
day when she played, Arkansas maybe wasn't the destination spot. You know, SEC, good softball, but maybe not quite to the level that Coach Deifel has got them playing. And right now, Coach Deifel's got them playing at the highest of levels. And that's why Coach Briot wants to come and play in these types of environments.
Absolutely. But at the same time, I don't think that she's a huge fan of being down 6-0 going into the second inning. So trying to get that offense started there. They got a couple hits in the first inning off Burnham, so now they're really going to have to, try and string some of that together a little bit more.
I don't think there's many coaches that'd be happy with a 6-0 start. O'Hearn pokes to left field. A leadoff single for Charlotte. They're trying to get some runs back. That's a start, and O'Hearn leads us off at the top of the second.
It's a good stroke right there just to get that ball out in the left field and hit it just hard enough to get it into the outfield grass, softly enough that Kennedy couldn't rush that in left field and make a play because she wasn't far behind when that ball dropped. But still a good swing there, put the ball in play, get the base runner, and then turn it over.
You got your notorious Joji. Wow.
Namely, Landon Dirks that's coming up to the plate. That's had a good start to the season.
That she has. Senior, 326 average for London Dirks. Sure-handed out there in right field as well. The Mocksville, North Carolina product. Trying to keep things rolling here in the top of the second after O'Hearn leads things off with a single. Arkansas putting up 6 runs. They brought 9 batters to the plate. And certainly a dream start for Arkansas.
Well, just kind of building off of what they did late in the previous game, right? I mean, kept it kind of close early, couple of runs here or there, and then, really putting it on late in that game and scoring, I have it down as runs 6 through 10 in that 5th inning to put a cap on it. Now early on,
So Julian Neal, out of all of the defensive backs, had the longest broad jump at 11'2".
Coach Deifel. They'll toss it back into Ella McDowell, but that ball was a missile.
It's a good pole down there. they got a red a pole or some type of structure right next to the dugout there, and I think that's what it hit. So that's saved, at the very least, the back of the dugout.
0-2 pitch is popped up into shallow center. Long run, though. Who wants it? Davison got a chance to double off the runner, and O'Hearn is doubled off at first.
Great double play.
That's a great play in no man's land to get back there. You're surrounded by bodies. The ball is coming down, and you still manage to make the catch. On a normal night, that would be enough.
Double play.
Instead, Davison, the heads-up play, gets it back in quickly over to Bell at first base, and here you see that's the Bermuda Triangle out there. That is tough. You have 3 players going back on it.
First pitch swinging, chop left side. Rijo.
Got her.
A long throw to first.
Great
to the
inning,
side
ladies.
Is retired. Charlotte with a leadoff single, but the double play erases.
Man, Bell's a hell of a first baseman.
Yeah. Now, seriously, I don't go to the commercial screen. It'll go to 1. Watch.
Right.
No, I
This
did
little
that.
light of mine.
You can shut your mouth right now.
Here, I'll even add some reverb in there. This little light of mine.
It's going to get you punched in the throat right on the live stream.
You got to find it past my neck.
Kristen's all over it. She's in there. Boom, boom.
Oh, we got a Mrs. Sarge sighting.
Yeah, Mrs. Sarge is in the building. Yeah, she should have known that it was going to get caught. At least go halfway, and then when you know it's fixing to get caught, then get headed back. Stop it, Nevada. Y'all with this let it shine crap. ESPN be trolling me.
If y'all got Twitter, that's what you do is just tag Sarge and let it shine.
You get something started, sir, and it'll be the end of your career.
That's crazy.
Folks, you heard it right here. I will be Razorback Live with the Sarge, formerly with Hog Wild. I'll be taking applications for a new co-host.
Sean Murn and the rest of our SEC Network Plus crew. How about Coach Courtney Deifel picking up win number 400 yesterday against Omaha? Picked up 401 earlier, just a moment ago, as a matter of fact.
Look at her.
Against Boise
Coach
State.
Deifel.
What she's building here on the hill, so special.
Yeah, I mean, she has really added to her resume.
When did we hire Coach Deifel is my question.
Last year, maybe?
Joe GPT.
I mean, she has built a perennial contender.
Jeff would know.
In
Jeff, when did
Arkansas,
Coach Deifel give here?
I mean, you think about the loss of Bree Ellis, right? Moving on from college and moving into, well, really pro.
I want to say this is her third year.
That's in a comebacker, Taylor Jones.
2015. Holy crap, I'm way off.
Oh, wow. So she's been here a while.
It's a huge first out. And nice reaction time there from Jones. To
So-
get the
so
glove up.
she's
Getting that NIL built up.
Yeah, I was
finally.
going to say, maybe that's the thing is what's
Sometimes
changed.
that's the hardest part.
She's finally getting it put
Get
together.
back there, leave your feet,
Well,
sets and throws.
you know, with the
That's without
revenue
money.
sharing,
That's-
the softball gets some of it too, because
Out
you
of
know
that
they only put
circle, outside of
13 million
something
towards football.
That's huge for
Yeah.
Taylor Jones, just
So-
confidence-wise. Get that first out against a really pesky hitter. But
They probably
just
split the
early
rest
on
up with
losing a player
gave a
like
little
that,
bit to basketball, a little bit to
generational type
baseball,
player, the numbers that she put up,
and
very
softball
Bonds-like,
deserves it too.
Yeah, no question. And at the same time,
Obviously, 15-1 record, possibly about to be 16-1.
with replacing
You know, I've never been to the stadium either.
and she kind of set on the
It's
call.
very nice.
That
It's
really
small,
wasn't
but it's very nice.
necessarily what we were
And I think,
looking for.
isn't it free,
One
too?
person to
No.
fill that hole, and so
I thought
she's
it-
doing
I
a
thought it
good
was
job
like free or
bringing people in
it's
that
real
still
cheap or something.
contribute in big ways. It's just not necessarily going to be the long ball all the time.
Sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what I remember, Jeff. The Arkansas softball was garbage before she got here.
Bree Ellis. Arkansas had a really good run.
So it took her years to get it built up, but it looks like it's working now. She got it firing on all cylinders.
Back to Jones, knocks it down, and another 1-3 put out for Taylor Jones.
Yeah.
See, it used to be free before I put out here. Okay.
Right now.
That's why I say, I remember somebody telling me, ma'am, I'm going to need you to let that go into the outfield next time, please.
Part of
Thank you.
that, I think is because I wasn't so much interested in the way that she received that ball.
I-
It was what she did when she
There's no
got it.
reason it should have been free. That's ridiculous.
Well, the team was so bad, nobody was
So
coming.
Sometimes the pitcher can do that out of frustration, and you know there.
$5, man.
It's a little bit lower, and yeah, hits her off the heel of the glove. She picks it up and then turns and whips it over there. And so maybe that was part of the reason why they went out there outside of the comebacker. Is
I mean, hell, it's $10 to go watch a high school football game.
Because it hit you in the heel of the glove. Like what happened? You know.
I don't know where you go watch a game at, but it ain't that much around here.
Also, able to stay cool, calm, and collected and make that throw. And when he has a pitcher and you know you have time,
Lake Hamilton.
make sure you
Well,
make a good,
we have a
strong,
crappy
clean throw.
stadium, and
But you're right. Maybe
actually, we don't even have a stadium. We got like some bleachers in a fenced-in area with
Little
some
McDowell standing in.
cows
One
that
for
get in
today.
the way
She drove in
sometimes.
The game's first run. Matter of fact, the first 7.
Our
basemers
first down markers are cow
technically
pies.
safely.
No, they completely redid the stadium and taxed everybody for it that lives in the district.
Yeah.
It was a big out for Charlotte before Reho and Walker both grounded out in the inning.
I was going to say, if you compare the first inning to the
Of course, we haven't made it to the championship game since I was in high school.
I'll tell you a little secret. At my daughter's softball games, it costs you $5 to get in the park, but it's at the city park. So if you go early before the game starts and park, you're getting free.
So that's going to build you a little bit of confidence. We talked about momentum.
Got a 3-1
Sarge didn't tell you that, though.
Popped up into center field. On comes Williams. 5 straight retired for Taylor Jones, and she.
Well, their defense stepped up quite a bit there.
Well, and your pitcher pitches a little better. That helps. Oh, Miss Sarge just correct me. It's $7, sir, she said. My bad. I'm going to get the pan, I guess, if I ain't careful.
Do the double pan. Just smush them like an Oreo. Oh, I'm giving her ideas. My bad, Sarge.
At the end of the show, I'll put out the email to the Razorback Live show. If you got a resume for co-host, you can send it to there. If you'd like to work with Sarge, which is not a pleasant job, send in your resume.
My back's all tore up.
That's from your real job.
She said you would like that too much.
Who did?
Your wife.
I don't see that. All I see is it's $25 to get into state tourney. Oh, there it is. My comments are behind.
Oh, mine were super behind earlier.
Yeah, Nevada says he don't know he goes early and don't pay. It's right.
Well, I didn't know.
It's right, Nevada. I don't know. I just come to the park.
We had to buy when my youngest was playing. We had to buy the pass.
Charlotte coming into
It's like $20.
341 team batting average. That's not bad at all. Some pop as you see some extra base hits.
I wouldn't mind paying if they put the money into the girls' fields. The girls' field is terrible. Needs a scoreboard. Needs all kinds of stuff. If they're going to put the money into the fields and the amenities, then I wouldn't mind paying at all. I would donate money, but they don't. 12's got a nice pitch.
But she's 7 of 16 on the season.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to bunt her way on now. No, pull back.
What is this bunt, pull back, run forward?
If you watch,
I don't get it.
Watch 12, her routine. Grab the butt. Watch what she does. She does the same thing every time.
Florida Atlantic voted
Watch.
as the
Goes.
top team
Oh, she didn't.
Season of the American. Charlotte just picked to finish 4th.
Now, she's been doing that every time until I said something. I wonder why she changed up right there.
6 slate and some big wins in the early onset. Trying to add.
Both park. Are you talking about Kimmery Park and the Optimist Club?
To the 8th ranked.
Well, you're welcome, Michael. I didn't see that comment. You're welcome for the game, if that's what you're saying.
Razorbacks put it on early there, but you know, credit where credit's
Caitlin says they got a new setup this year. Oh, so okay. So maybe they are doing a little bit to the. That's good. They needed to.
Man, XD boy, he chirps, don't he?
Chopper back to the circle, gonna be a tough play, and Carly Keller gonna.
That's that young folks. He just doesn't know about the stories about what the young bears do when they start poking the old bears and what happens afterwards.
So she just gets it out there.
Especially them highly trained old bears.
By Burnham to field that ball, that throws a little bit high, and I don't know if it was lower. If they would have had a better chance of getting
I already
it
know
out
that Sarge keeps a drone right over my house.
Keller was hunting for that.
Yours,
Connors.
Yeah.
Got that clock in the back of your head too.
Joe G's.
I haven't got one there yet because I didn't feel like I needed to, but he's working on having a drone hovering.
He said, "What I do."
Yes, what they all say. What I do.
He said, "YT, you're fired. This little light of mine."
The next 5 batters have been retired by Taylor Jones, so that caught stealing was maybe what she needed, that spark to really shut things down.
And there's Joe G with the wow.
They've had opportunities. They just have to convert.
Okay, you're good. You're good now, Joe G, because I haven't heard that in a while. So
3-0 taking all the way. There's a strike to Williams.
Yeah, I got special permissions though, Joe. I know people.
They feel like with the way they can hit the softball, they can get things going in a hurry, and they've done that. Lead off.
See, my daughter knows. Don't poke the sleeping Sarge.
All 3 innings via the single, and now 2 aboard once again for Charlotte. First and second, nobody out, and here comes.
Even if you poke him while he's sleeping, that man ain't waking up. I had to yell at him one day while he had his headset on. He fell asleep.
You are out of your mind, sir.
You know, now she's got to work through a little bit of trouble here. This could be another.
First thing is you're probably not gonna poke me, and I'm not gonna be sleeping because I very rarely sleep.
Love to get a couple of runs back. Gerald, first pitch.
Oh, she almost caught that.
Up the middle, might have hit it too sharply. Station to station, they'll hold Carly Keller at third, but the bases are full of 49ers.
Well, she got a rocket for an arm out there in the outfield. Goodness.
Back up through the middle and into center field. It's another really good swing there. And I mean, who else would it come out of but Gerald there, where she just kind of ropes it right back through the box. And JB, I think you were right. She might have hit that on the screws a little bit too much because Johnson got to it. By the time she got it back in, everybody had gotten to their base.
Charlotte's got the right hitters coming up, too. Meat of the lineup. Bases loaded, nobody out for Jenna Lord. Richie and Wilson potentially will get chances as well, barring a double play.
Yeah, Lord's already got a hit, too, in this one. She got a knockback in the first inning before the next two hitters ended up going down.
1 for 1 today with a double. Takes that one upstairs to even the count and a ball and a strike. This is a big moment for Burnham, and I think Coach Deifel and staff, certainly you don't want to see fall into trouble, but it's how you respond to that.
See, Miss Sargent told you.
We all know she wears the pants, Sarge.
Fly roll, it'll go to Davison. And that'll be the first out of the inning. It's a big out for Peyton Burnham.
Yeah, it's a huge out because you get that first one, and now you're a double play away from getting out of the inning. And it's like what happened for Burnham.
Your daughter.
Have her surrounded, and so now you can sort of try and pitch lower in the zone or something like that. And again, you have a 6-0 lead, so you do have room.
Deacon Ritchie standing in now. She's 0 for 1.
Yeah, you're right. You done. You just don't know it yet.
Was at the plate with runners at second and third and 1 out. She grounded out to McDowell, who was able to keep the runner at third from scoring.
Oh, ain't no way he said that.
On comes Kennedy. It's going to drop.
Oh, man.
Base hit will score a run. RBI single
Nice try, though.
for Tegan Ritchie, and Charlotte's
Nice try.
on the board.
Oh, they gave the point to Arkansas, took it off and gave it to Charlotte.
Well, I mean, Arkansas.
Like, oh, wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
They were like, oh, wait, this is an Arkansas.
Great effort by Dakota Kennedy coming from left field to try and make the diving stop there, but this is where communication is so key. With that ball just hanging in the air, you got 3 fielders and nobody was getting.
That was a perfectly placed ball.
How quickly you tried, and so it ends up.
Man, Joe G ain't even modding the hate towards your Cowboys.
Just got it off the end of the bat.
That's crazy.
Piece of hitting for Ritchie to just be able to do something with a tough pitch. Give Charlotte a run. They're trying to add to this now. Audrey Wilson popped up to short to end the top of the first inning when Charlotte was threatening. They had runners at second and third, 1 out, were unable to cash in on it. So you know Audrey Wilson would like another crack at it. 1-1, cued off the end of the bat. Tiana Bell.
Number 12 is the first pitcher that I've seen pitch without the face mask. She's pretty brave for doing that.
2 are gone now, and Breland O'Hearn will step in.
And don't look now, but Charlotte has cut this lead to 4. They came into the inning down.
He said I can't do nothing about that.
And they've just been able to put the
don't look now. They cut the lead to 4. Yeah, until we get back up and score 6 more.
The opposite side, spinning that ball near the bag at first base. Bell had a tough decision to make, and she had to make it in a split second of, am I going to throw this ball to home? Do I have a shot of getting that runner, or do I just take the out, get us in a situation where we can get one?
You definitely can't do nothing about that.
Well, certainly for Charlotte runs. Coming in clutch. Able to get one there on that ground out. It's 6-2. Burnham would like to keep it right where it's at now, though.
Oh, there's no question about that. Obviously, she wants to get out of this inning probably more than anybody on the field.
Breland O'Hearn takes the first pitch up.
Cowboys put the franchise tag on Pickens.
Yes, they did.
First base open. We'll see if Burnham tries to attack or
we'll sign him.
Maybe nibbles a little bit. That one a little bit outside.
I don't know if y'all got the cap space to sign him and field the new defense.
We don't need a whole new defense. We just need a coordinator.
I don't want to say,
which we already got.
I mean, there's a few pieces y'all need, like a corner or 2.
Yeah, we'll draft those.
Especially when you know that you've got the defense that you have behind you.
We got 2 first-round draft picks.
Do you really want to put that in the hands of rookie corners?
Well, if they're good enough.
To get some good hits.
2-1. Driven to left field.
And she gets out of it. Good job. Only gives up 2 runs. Good job, Burnham.
On the board. They've out-hit the Hogs, but in the category that matters most, it's the Razorbacks up 6-2.
Man, tell me there's 200. There's 202 people in here. 81 likes. We are way behind. We're batting .8081. We got to do better than that, folks. We should be batting at least, with 205 people in here, we should be at least batting. Well, I mean, really, we should bat 205, but I will take a 125. 125,
All right.
150.
All right, guys. What you got to do is you got to back out of the chat. You got to hit the thumbs up button.
We will be here when you get back in, I promise.
You can click out of the chat and then click back into the chat if you're on your phone.
Smash that.
I'm not sure how to do it. I'm not sure how to do it from the TV, but as soon as I figure that out, I will let somebody know. Let me see if I can actually do that. Hold on.
Smash that like button for your boys. My dudes.
Hey, I heard they say
dudettes.
I heard you would get more likes and views if you say this one's for the boys. Well, this one's for the girls. All right.
Okay.
The girls softball.
This is for the girls softball. Hit that like and subscribe for the girls softball. Show them you love them.
The top 15 in the country in terms of SEC teams. All scattered
Appreciate you
across.
stopping in and watching, David Hay.
Top 15 with Georgia coming to town next weekend, the opening weekend of conference play in the SEC. It's a big matchup between Arkansas and the Dogs from Athens.
And you figure regardless of weather, this place is going to be packed that weekend because those matchups are not just big to the Razorbacks, they're big to the entire community.
That they are. How much the sport has grown also in the state of Arkansas, really in the country, but certainly in Arkansas. Just the club level, the travel ball that you see, talent's gotten better. And the growth of the sport has just been so great to see.
Home run right here.
To go to Tiana Bell.
Oh.
Takes it a little bit low, 3-0. Georgia's 14-5 on the season. They picked up the opening win of the weekend against South Alabama. So if things hold up, they'll likely be a top 15 matchup in Fayetteville next weekend. 3-0 to Tiana Bell is taken all the way.
It's crazy to think that this is just the beginning of the season and that these two teams are, well, really all the teams here are about to head into their conference schedule. And they're going to be extremely prepared, I have a feeling. Everybody's going to be prepared.
That is certainly going to be the case. Battle tested through and through.
I'll tell you what, the stream looks really good on the 65-inch.
Makes you better come conference play, and that's why Charlotte's here at Fayetteville.
Yeah.
That's why Arkansas
It's streaming in 1440, so.
Because they know how
All right.
good
So what you have to do is you have to hit your directional up button over, and you can hit the thumbs up button if you're on your TV.
Our numbers are just off the charts.
So up, over, and hit the button.
You know, she ended up with that two-run
Skinny,
single
good to see you,
early
man.
jumping
What's
down
going
the left field
on?
line, and so she comes back up to the plate, and she's continuing to try and do damage. Again, she's been getting a hit better than 50% of the time that she comes up to the plate.
0-1, chop to the right side. Wynn will beat Brindley Bain to the bag, so 3 unassisted, but it does.
Tell him, Mark.
Tiana Bell over.
There's
to
no
second
excuse now.
base, and she'll be there. So we'll have 2 chances to drive her in.
We call that a productive out, JB. It's just you get it, you get it over there, and yeah, you gave up the out. Now there's one away, but at the same time, that runner is now moved into scoring position, which makes it a lot easier to bring that human.
I think you
being
mean
home
catcher.
It works almost like a bunt for Brindley Bain. The result is the same. Kaylee Wyckoff will stand in now. She walked her first time up.
All right, we're almost to halfway.
Well, how big Kaylee Wyckoff has been.
We're at 200. We got 204, and we got 100 likes.
Hits in clutch moments.
Hitting 500.
This one to first.
Oh, it's foul ball.
Wynn picked it up just on the right side of the chalk.
Looked like she was thinking about waiting on it for just a second, and then as
Wynn.
Wyckoff got closer and closer, she thought, I better pick this thing up just in case I have to step on
I like
the
them
bag, which
pinstripe
she did.
uniforms.
Foul territory.
I do. I don't know what it is about pinstripe uniforms, but they just look so clean. You know what I mean?
Maybe not bad to let that roll. If she goes and charges it, she's going to have her hands full trying to get Wyckoff. 1-1.
Here it is.
Oh, there we go.
Wyckoff. They'll pump the brakes with Tiana Bell. Wyckoff takes second on the throw that gets through to home. Second and third now for Arkansas. One out, and Carly Davison about to step in.
It's another ball hit back up the middle. We saw her field 2 in the last inning. This one just eludes her, though. Under the glove, it bounces right back up and through into center field.
It ain't even that cold outside. Everybody bundled up outside like they're freezing.
Over to third base. And then
Well, wind's blowing pretty hard up here, so it would be a little chilly probably.
Securing the single, and then as the throw came in, moving into second base to take that extra bag.
I work in shorts when it's 30 degrees outside, so
Well, not everybody's an animal like
I'm
you.
built different.
1 for 1 in the game with 2 runs driven in is Carly Davison. Gosh, this whole lineup for Arkansas, there's just really no let up. In the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes. Got to be careful to Carly Davison. First base is open, but you certainly don't want to face Rijo with the bases juiced either.
I'm gonna have to charge my headset if we're gonna play COD later.
I charge mine every night after I'm done.
Carly Davison. It's fouled back.
I forgot to do mine last night. Just charging my Apple Watch.
It's really impressive to see that.
I got that charging right now too. As soon as we're done playing.
Which was picked up in this half inning.
Actually, I didn't charge mine last night because when I checked it, it still said 100%.
Offensively, and realizing that really the run production right now is just.
Yeah, these HyperXs, man, the battery lasts like forever. I just be forgetting to charge mine because they go for like 4 days without being charged.
3 of those in that first inning. But then also you could credit to Arkansas's patience. They didn't help her out much either. Worked a lot of hitters counts and then able to draw the free passes. It's 3-1 now to Carly Davison.
Come on, smack that thing.
Got to be careful. 3-1.
Yes, sir.
Drilled down
That's
the
fair
right
ball.
field line. That's a fair ball. Carly Davison, a 2-run double, and the Hogs are up 8-2.
It's really tough.
Way to go, 1-4. Way to go.
Hitters. That was.
Yes.
I mean, Carly Davison sitting in the 7-hole, and she says, "Okay, you want to throw it away? I'll go away," and just slams it down the right field line. That ball was blistered and was dancing with that paint line again out in right field. Another one that stays fair for the Razorbacks, and they bring home another run.
Just able to tuck that one in.
That's our pitcher.
Fair down that right field corner. 4 RBIs on the day for Carly Davison. And Natalia Rijo. Dog shortstop stepping in now. She's 0 for 1 with an RBI. Rolls this one to the right side.
Oh, wow. That's why you got to look it into the glove.
She was trying to make the play before she got the ball.
Up 9-2.
You know, sometimes in this game, it is really difficult, even on routine.
That was an error.
To be locked in the whole time, and it looked like she had that one pretty well secure on a bouncing ball. Had to come up on it and go down right around her ankles. We talked about this when we were watching Charlotte play their first game earlier. The one thing that always messes with me is that when the softball hits the infield dirt, it kind of deadens. When you see a baseball hit it, it hops. Softballs are so big that they kind of just deaden as they get there. That's what happened.
Kristen, was that no to that's not the pitcher?
Flattened out, went right under the glove.
Yeah, it's a tough play for the second baseman because Gerald keeping her glove through it, and you're right, it just slid underneath. First pitch to Ramsey Walker now, who grounded out to short her first time up. Gets a very healthy hack, but comes up empty.
That does go down as an E4, by the way. Just saw it come through.
I think that's the right call. Gerald would likely also agree.
Oh, second base. Okay, got it.
0-1 low to Ramsey Walker to even the count. And how about Ramsey Walker making her third start of the season? But she's got an average that's even a little bit better than Brindley Bain. Now, fewer at bats.
You know it sounds delicious right now, Sarge.
Is on a tear also. 586 batting average.
Some hot and spicy pork rinds.
It hasn't been from lack of playing. She's been in 14 games. This will be the fifth.
I've never had fresh pork rinds before.
Into this game, 18 at bats, but she's got 10 hits. I mean, just
neither.
2 of them home runs. Every 9 at bats is a home run in terms of statistics early. 1-2 to Walker, fouled off her foot. And so for Arkansas, you've got the problem, which is a good problem. You've got so much offense, it's hard to get 9 players out there in the batting lineup.
I believe they call that embarrassment of riches. When you can go to the bench and you can put somebody in the game and they can start the game and get hits and do meaningful things. Such a huge advantage to have, and it doesn't matter really what sport it is, right? I mean, you think about there's a reason why there's a 6th man award at the in basketball, things like that. Those folks that play, like, you never know too when they're going to end up having to start, whether that's they win the job or somebody gets hurt or whatever it is, a double header and somebody can't play the second game.
2-2 to Walker, lace to short, nice play. They'll flip to first. Rack 'em up, double play, Richie Gerald to win. Walker smokes it as short, but that'll end the inning.
It's a great swing by Walker right there, but right to the shortstop. Richie did a great job to get it out to Gerald. Gerald, the swing player on that one, and they turn 2 to end the inning.
Hey, Sarge, we're about to go up by another like. You ready?
Sure.
105.
Yep. I saw it.
Can we get to 150? We got 237. If you're on your television watching on YouTube, just hit the up arrow and you'll be able to see the thumbs up or thumbs down. We prefer you hit the thumbs up if possible.
Yeah. Hit the little heart buttons. I don't see all the hearts flying up in the chat. That helps the channel too. Yep. Show us some love.
Look how fast I can click that button. Boy.
Well, I mean, I don't get to see it because I don't have it pulled up because I can't run. Oh, maybe I can, actually. I can. Let's pull it up.
They flying right now, Oh. Almost accidentally banned somebody.
I'm coming. See. I can't run. Oh, maybe I can.
Glad you're with us.
Yep, I see the hundreds going up in the heart. Let's go.
It's day 2 of the Woo Pig Classic. Arkansas trying to remain unbeaten. Knocked off Omaha yesterday and then picking up a run rule victory against Boise State also. So both of those games run rule. Arkansas's offense, man, just incredible.
To 11 run rule wins on the year.
It's good to see your stream looks really good.
Pulled foul from London Dirks, but well out.
What'd you say?
That one.
I said the stream looks really good on
anybody in the
YouTube.
In this Woo Pig Classic.
Yeah, I'm watching on the 65 inch. It looks pretty clear.
There's been a decent amount of them between all these teams.
That's awesome.
I mean, you can kind of tell. You can kind of tell that we're double streaming it, but or you're streaming it through your computer.
It's not like you're playing teams that are super far down than the RPI.
But it's not very noticeable.
Playing in a regional. Chopper is short, Rijo's there, and that's out number 1.
I mean, not only that, but you're talking about Charlotte's a team that's won 2/3 of their games so far. They're 12-6 so far this season, and we've talked about the numbers and the pitching and all that kind of stuff. They've played very well. They're playing well again today.
Well, am I mistaken? If they're 12-6, they've won 50% of their games, half, not 2/3. Can that guy not do math?
Virginia Tech at the time.
His math's not mathing.
Yeah.
Top 25 Clemson 8-3, so they've got some.
Appreciate that, Bruce. Just make sure everybody's getting a good quality stream.
Yeah, it's not going to be an easy trek to get back into this one. You're sitting there down by 7 runs, and you're starting to get to that tipping point.
0-2 to Savannah Wynn. Dips a little bit low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And then for Arkansas, their offense likely not going to let up either. So you're playing.
How is 2/3? They're 12-6. That's 50%. That'd be half.
Rijo over the shoulder, and she makes
How's
a
that
nice
2/3?
catch for the second out of the inning.
That ball is an extremely hard one to cover. If you're an outfielder and a ball is hitting the air, they always teach you
They're 12-6. They've played 18 games, so they would have to be.
Should be back. Rijo back, turned to the plate, looking over the shoulder, reaches up with the left hand, pulls it in. Textbook on a difficult ball to get to.
Those are arguably some of the toughest plays to make, certainly for a shortstop. Don't get me wrong, ground balls are hard too, those backhands, those short hops, but over the shoulder to shallow left field.
Yeah, I'm not talking about.
Tough plays to make, and Rijo-
I'm not talking about that. My smooth brain doesn't comprehend that.
As they go back, like their back is turned and they're looking over their shoulder.
I was looking at their record. Yeah, okay, I didn't hear him say they played 18. So okay, I stand corrected.
Back over your shoulder, the way that sound works, if you yell, it's going to go back over.
Appreciate all that quick math, everybody.
It may be tough for those outfielders to hear, so you have to be fearless on
Gee,
that.
guys, thanks for making Sarge feel terrible about his math.
No, I'm dumb, so I don't like. Yeah.
Wow.
Arkansas, very sure-handed shortstop defensively.
If it's not military related, I'm here to.
Hey, Jeff.
Big Sarge with the super chat.
It's amongst the best.
0-2, slap to the left
We'll
side.
add that.
Rijo dives, but not going to have a play anywhere. Nice piece of hitting from a Carly.
Hit the
Keller.
like button for Razorback. Thanks. Hey,
On a
no
nicely
problem.
hit ball.
We're gonna fix this real quick and make this.
Discretion is the better part of valor. I mean, right there, showing discretion. Get to the ball, make the diving play, and then she had there was no shoulder turn, there was nothing. She stood up, held onto the ball, and said, "Okay, you're on base. Let's go for the next one. We got 2 outs."
Yeah, and not that she would have tried to make that play if there was nobody out, but certainly with 2 outs, don't even make it. That is eat it all the way. That base runner's reaching. Top of the lineup now, Olivia Williams.
Make that bigger so you guys can see it.
With a walk, so she's not been retired yet by Burnham. It chops that one foul to the left side. It's
Appreciate that, Jeff.
By the way, it was Shakespeare, Henry IV. I was right.
Well done.
Nailed it. I'm well read.
All right, Sean, deep in the bag there, my friend.
We're on a college campus. You got to keep it. You got to keep it high level.
Well, you did tell me before the broadcast that you had to go into English, right? Wasn't that what you said?
No, they wanted me to. I refused.
They wanted. Well, you should have, man. I think you'd have been well versed there.
No. Writing English is different than reading English.
That's fair enough. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Burnham to Williams, fouled off, and she'll hang tight.
2K, right? I can understand that.
Arkansas started this game off 6-0. Brought 9 batters to the plate in the first inning. Looked like they were going to run away with things. But then Charlotte hung tough. They've been able to put some hits together. They out-hit the Hogs 7-6 right now. But they trailed 9-2. They got 2 runs in the top of the third, but then Arkansas responds with 3 of their own. And so Charlotte still trying to battle back with 2 outs. They'd love to have a big rally.
It is fun to see Charlotte at the plate and Arkansas at the plate because I think that the best way that I can describe these hitters is appropriately aggressive.
2-2. Swing and a miss.
Good evening, good afternoon, good night.
Wins the battle. And the score remains 9-2 Hogs as we head to the bottom
Way
of the
to go,
fourth.
12, 14, 46, 32, and your Powerball number is 7.
How close are we to 150 likes?
We ain't getting there.
Oh, you saying
We're
the
114. Chatting.
the barracks?
Yeah, the barracks ain't
The
getting
barracks
us
can't. The barracks ain't gonna get us to 150. I think they can.
Nope. We ain't doing this again. They ain't getting us there. You got me last time, but they ain't getting me this time.
Come on, barracks. Don't let me down. Let's prove them wrong. Let's get to 150.
We've had 5 innings. We're going into the bottom of the 4th here, and we're at 115, 225 in here. Yeah. The math ain't mathing. Ain't no way it's gonna get there.
Come on now. Let's prove Sarge wrong again.
Not twice. It won't happen twice. If we had over 300 people viewing, I might give you the chance that we get there, but with only 223, that means 2/3 of them would have to hit the like button. Did you get it?
Oh, God.
There you go, all you mathematicians out there. If we've got 215 people watching, 2/3 of that is how many likes?
Around 160.
Oh, Kristen, Don't do that for him. He said she went and gave us a like from her other account too.
On in relief of Taylor Jones.
Yeah, what 2K said, he don't believe.
9-2, just trying to keep it at that score. 9-2.
I believe.
Has been handed off.
Yeah, Jones, 3 innings of work. She gave up 9 runs, 8 earned.
Roy says 33 away. I just don't see it.
Walks.
I don't see it happening.
Didn't get any strikeouts in this one.
I've asked about
the other side, you have
10 times since this game started, and we ain't got there. So I don't know.
Innings of work, and
maybe softball just isn't as popular as they want me to believe.
She's been pretty effective so far in the innings that she's gotten.
If softball wasn't popular, we wouldn't have 215 people watching.
Yeah, but 215 people can't hit 150 likes.
Led off an inning. She led off the first, the second, and now the fourth. That's one of the spots
I said 162. I was close.
Look at Roy. Look at Roy. We got a smart chat. I'm going to say that right now.
But she will. Misses upstairs. A 4-pitch walk. And Reagan Johnson's on.
2K said, all right, that's it. Everybody log into alternate accounts.
I already did it for another account.
I don't want to say it's the last thing you want to do, but it's pretty high on the list of walking the leadoff hitter and putting them on
I do have a troll account for Mississippi State fans.
When you walk that hitter.
I'm not sure what the numbers are. As Dakota Kennedy slaps that one to the right side. Johnson trying to move from first to third. The throw is late. Kennedy takes second. And oh boy, Hogs have runners at second and third and nobody out.
I know, Michael. I agree with that 100%.
She's a burner. We know that she can leg that out, that she's going.
No shot. Joe G's talking about taking back his like.
How about right behind Dakota?
Wants to stay a mod, but wants to remove a like. That's crazy.
Waits for the ball to get through, hits the inside of the bag, turns
because
the
he's trying to make the boss win,
and then slides to that outside corner. If you're a young base runner, somebody with a little bit of
that's it. No more gifted subs for Joe G.
Inside of the base, slide into the outside of the base. Make it tough on that defender to get the tag on.
And because of her speed, she draws the throw, which then allows Kennedy to hit second. So you likely were going to have first and third regardless, but because of her speed, the throw comes in, and now you're really in business.
Yeah, and again, first base is open, so that means that there's no force play.
I know, Mark.
Besides first base.
It's just like Michael said. It don't cost a dime.
Those line drive tags.
Takes 2 seconds.
2 seconds. It's the first thing you should do when you pop in. Just go ahead and hit that. Especially if you're here to watch the game. I mean, we don't have to bring the games to you. We want to. So hook your boys up. But not today, because I don't want to see it happen, because I already said it wouldn't.
I had a little bit of a conference out there.
Will it be a walk-off? Yes.
Stands in and currently in a 2-0 count.
What do we need? Just one run?
Runners at second.
She's going to hit a piss missile right over the fence.
So as we get here in the fourth inning, you don't want to go into the top half of the fifth down by 8 because you've got to score a run there.
Or they're going to keep throwing balls and load up the bases.
But she's picked up wins against Michigan State and
we need 3 runs, so it's got to be 12. So it's 10.
She picked up and pitched 2
10,
innings.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Not give up an earned run in those 2 innings of work. 3-0 to McDowell, misses upstairs. Bases are loaded. Nobody out.
So if we hit a grand slam here, it's over.
Bell gets set to step in the box.
It's Bell, and they got nowhere to put her this time.
Hey, I appreciate that, GM.
When Kemp came into the game, you had mentioned effectively wild. The numbers have been good. The walks have been high, higher than the strikeouts so far. And so that's where you're running into here with those types of pitchers is they're so unpredictable. You can get a ton of swing and miss out of that, right?
So if we get 1 run and then they don't score in the bottom of the 5th, the game would be over. So, yeah.
Come on, 16 more likes, guys.
We fixing to run rule this game anyway at the Grand Slam, and it ain't going to happen before that. So how you figure 16 to get to 165?
That's what somebody said, 16 more.
We only at 124.
No, I said 150.
Oh, well, we're still then you still need 26.
Oh, well, sorry. Roy said 16 more.
You got to have 26. Now you have to have 25. And there ain't no way.
Prove this man wrong. 20 people hit the like button.
Do it. Do it. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Do it. Do it. Just go
Do
ahead
it for
and do
YT.
it.
Do it for YT to prove him wrong.
Yeah. Do it for YT to prove Sarge wrong. I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong. Oh, see, we just dropped viewers now down to 216. Definitely not happening now.
There's a look at the resume for Charlotte. Some wins against Power 4 opponents, some top 25 opponents.
Look at 22 out there
Charlotte
dancing.
Team. There's a reason they're one of the best.
Hey, they're having fun. That's what it's all about.
And Aubrey Yarnell.
There it is. Goodbye.
Oh, boy.
I told you, walk it off. And we didn't get there. Sarge wins. I said as soon as they pitch it to her, they had nowhere to put her this time. And we're going to get to see the dance.
Do we get the dance? Do we get the dancey
dance? Get the
dance?
dance? There it is. There it is.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I said it.
Well, that was a no-doubter off
First
the bat
pitch.
right there. And Tiana Bell just teed off on that pitch. Took it way deep over the left field.
Sarge even called that one.
Yeah, let's see. Where was that? Middle lane?
Middle. Right down the
Ooh,
middle.
free gator meat for people tomorrow.
Didn't really have to get extended, but boy, did she.
If we prove Sarge, not the hearts. You don't hit the hearts. You back out of the chat and hit the like button.
And, well, there's a souvenir and a big lead now for the Razorbacks.
All right, folks. We appreciate you coming in.
Oh,
She teed it up and got the driver out. And teed
Oh, you got 3 outs.
pitch.
There's no outs, so you got to the end of this inning.
Yarnell, 4 come across to score on the grand slam, 13-2 Hogs. What a greeting for Yarnell. That's her first look.
That's what they call that, a rude greeting.
Well, the bases are empty now. Still nobody out. Brenley Bain due up now.
21 away.
For Tiana Bell, team leading 6 home runs now. And
21 laps away.
Ella McDowell.
We've watched every game we've watched. They run ruled the team.
RBIs.
We've not watched a full 7-inning game with the Razorbacks yet.
Seems good. That's, I mean, that ball was.
It ain't over till the 5th, Nevada County Hogs said.
She was all over that one. You can hear it by the sound. A lot of times you can tell.
Yeah, the 5th is the next inning. When they come up to bat. So we got 6 outs. So, okay, still ain't going to get anything there. You still need third. You see 28.
21.
Yeah, 21.
You know, I said it earlier. I think it's the
At the rate they're going up, you'll never make it.
Come on, Chad.
Pretty much any pitch in the zone. And
Back out real quick.
I mean, we've seen some balls
Hit the thumbs up button.
That she really got behind and got the barrel behind.
Hit the thumbs up button for the lady backs.
And so it's just been overall fun to see the pitches that she can get to and be able to put in play.
She gets to a lot of pitches that are pitcher's pitches, right? Outside, goes with it. She works a 3-2 count, fouls it all for a foot. But she's really disciplined, too, for a freshman. She does not
Kristen says I had to rewatch this later.
No, and she showed that off in the first
Well,
game.
that still helps the channel because it's still another view.
Just fighting through that first at bat.
I don't know if it works quite like that.
Yes, it does.
Ended up with a double in that first game early on, and so for her to be, in this part of the order, hitting 5th and have the production she has, not to mention the 2 RBI single from the first inning tonight in this game.
Another payoff pitch, smoked, but a diving catch at first.
Great play, 7.
Wynn. How about it, Savannah Wynn? A web gem for out number 1.
I'll never understand. I played first base for a little while. Not anything serious. I'll never understand how she has that type of ability. That ball is tattooed to the pole side, and she manages to get to that ball in a hurry and catches it clean. Makes it look like that was where it was intended to be, and she knew it.
And what's crazy is, because, I mean, that's a heck of a play by Savannah Wynn for the first out. We've seen for Brenley Bain, she's had already today a line-out double play to first. She's hit some really solid softballs that have been outs. Her average could be even higher. So an excellent play by Savannah Wynn for the first out, brings in.
I don't even have to put that on the screen.
No, put that on the screen.
Stifle will go with the pinch hitter.
I don't want to interrupt the game.
Rykard.
No shot. You put Big Sargis up there.
Texas. Same high school as Kaylee Wyckoff. So one Katy, Texas native to another. Batting here in the 6th spot.
See there, Rykard. Freshman, started
24. Ain't going to happen. I just don't see it happening.
She's got 4 ribbies so far. Again, early on in the season, and part of the reason why we're seeing
hit that night wasn't prove Sarge wrong.
Rykard fouls that one off, pull side. And Katy High School is well represented.
15 more.
Some really good talent out of Katy, Texas. You got Ashton Rykard, Kaylee Wyckoff.
Yeah, first baseman did make a heck of a play. Got to give her that.
There's some talented athletes on both of these teams, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Hitters count for Ashton Rykard. And the off speed she takes for a strike to even things up.
Good Lord, did it take him 10 years to call it a strike?
Rykard on the season, this is just her 7th at bat, but she's batting .500, 3 for 6 with a home run and 4 RBIs for the redshirt freshman. 2-2 is pulled well foul, and we'll do it again.
That was gone if she was a little bit later.
Which there's a couple people standing out there, but nobody active right now. And you got 1 out on the board, and so Yarnell is trying to find a way to work here and get through this inning.
Wasted in the dirt, and the count is full. After Yarnell, the first 2 batters you faced, Tiana Bell, a laser grand slam, well hit, and then Brinley Bain also well hit. So 2 very solidly hit softballs. Three-two pitch, just a little bit outside, and Ashton Rykard draws the walk.
Seen a lot of free passes here for the Razorbacks at the plate. Definitely a combination of, having that watchful eye, right? Being selective. And right now it's paying off. That's the 3rd walk of the inning so far. For
Slam that like button. She's about to hit a home run right here.
A little change here, maybe.
It'll be Cam Harrison, another Katy High School product. Cam Harrison will now step in. The starting pitcher against Boise State now gets a crack at the offense. A 308 hitter. This is her 14th at bat. She's 4 of 13 with 6 RBIs. She'll bat here against Aubrey Yarnell, and the first pitch is up and away. Well, if one thing's for certain, it's you're seeing how dangerous this Arkansas lineup is, and I know we're sounding like a broken record, but man, there is just no give in that Arkansas lineup.
No, they make you earn everything that you get against them, and a lot of these teams that they face so far are figuring that out in a hurry because they're giving you a handful right out of the gate.
I mean, you alluded to it a ton. Arkansas has out-hit Charlotte now 8-7, right? So close to that number, but the walk numbers, Arkansas has made the most of their opportunities. They have made them pay. With runners aboard, Arkansas has capitalized time and time again. And good teams do that.
Absolutely, and the other thing that we're seeing is that, good teams keep the gas pedal down too. If they're ahead, they're not letting up until the game is done, and I think we're seeing that a little bit.
Cam Harrison takes the 2-1 low, 3 balls and a strike. Jaden Ramos, the sophomore from Fresno, California, will be pinch hitting, and she'll bat next. 3-1, up and away, back-to-back walks. First and second. 1 out for Arkansas, and they're still not done in the inning. Already got 4 on the grand slam from Tiana Bell.
It's not the best feeling when you're out in the middle of the field. You're the centerpiece of everything, and things just aren't going your way on any particular day. Now we're seeing a speed-up runner go out over there towards first base. So that'll be Casey Wood, who pinch ran in the first game of this twin bill for the Razorbacks. So, yeah, we're kind of seeing everybody come out. But right now, you know, Yarnell is just trying to get those last 2 outs of the inning and keep it as is so that Charlotte could try and get back on the board offensively and keep this thing going.
Casey Wood, the junior from Bentonville, Arkansas, will run over at first base for Cam Harrison. And Jaden Ramos will step in now for Arkansas. She had a walk-off home run and a run rule victory last year in that tournament with Illinois and Iowa. Some big-time moments for Jaden Ramos.
9 more, people.
She's hitting
Come on.
She's just 1 for 4, but coach said she's missed on a handful. She's been robbed of some base hits as she skies out to center here on the very first pitch from Yarnell, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, just got a pitch and kind of got under it a little bit right there. She took that swing and skied it into center field. The good thing for the Razorbacks on that one is that that's a pretty easy ball to judge when you look out and see Williams kind of coming to a slower stop, and so you can get back to the base and be ready in case something crazy
Sarge?
happens, but at the same time, make sure that you're nice
You sleeping?
and safe at the back. Don't give up the
No.
I think Sarge was snoring, guys.
2 outs to Ramsey Walker, and Walker's hit it very sharply. She's 0 for 2, but
That's breathing with a
right to the shortstop in both at bats.
No, that was consistent with
because of how hard she hit it, right?
I've never fallen asleep on a
really didn't
live
have to
show.
move much, able to get it out of the glove quickly, and that allowed them to get it to first base just as quickly.
1-0 to Walker is taken for a strike to even up the count. Ramsey's a sophomore from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Oh,
Calvary
2
Baptist
people took away
Academy
their
product.
ride because Sarge was asleep.
Yeah,
Great
'cause
numbers.
she's trying to make
well over 500 on the season. Grounds that one up the middle, past the diving Ritchie. They're going to wave home the runner Reichard. She'll score after the throw was cut off. RBI single for Ramsey Walker, and it's 14-2 Hogs.
Well, like I said, Razorbacks not taking their foot off the gas. They've made some changes. They've brought some fresh faces in.
I didn't fall asleep.
You know, giving some of their players, and we're going to see it again here, giving some players some at-bats early on in the season to get them some seasoning. As
I was just kidding, guys. You didn't fall asleep.
Normal schedule. And here they just keep swinging, right? There's no easy outs in this lineup, and they're continuing to do it even as they get deeper into the bench.
It's going to be a freshman coming off the bench to pinch hit for Reagan Johnson, Kyler Del Duca.
And this is not even the starters doing this anymore.
Those numbers were always high. I know she's only had 3 at-bats. This is her 4th, 2 for 3. But it seems like everybody that comes in the lineup, if they're a pinch hitter or even in the starting lineup, they're hitting over 300, it feels like.
Absolutely. And get her in here, give her a different look. She's going to get to face the lefty out there on the mound. And so lefty against righty, it's a good matchup.
First pitch from Yarnell's a strike on the outer half.
At least face value, it's a good matchup, right? There's some that have the reverse splits and things like that. She's going to need a few more at-bats before you really know that. But, you know, face value,
Jeff,
getting it from a lefty as a righty.
I think that
0-1 to Del Duca.
this helps recruiting
Time Yarnell
and
goes a
everything
little
when you have a team
further
like this.
outside, but doesn't get the call. You know, for Arkansas, you think because of the offense that they put up, it's kind of overshadowed Charlotte's offensive ability and how Arkansas's really held them at bay. That one's
Damn,
pulled
she
down
smashed
the
it
left field
too.
line
Ooh.
foul. Charlotte's been held to 7 hits, and I say held because they're a team that has great offensive numbers, but Arkansas's held them in check a little bit.
What do you mean a little
I think
bit?
that's
They
why you
just
see
only
the
scored 2
14-2
runs,
kind of
dude.
overshadowed how good Charlotte really is.
Yeah, and, you know, we saw the graphic earlier, averaging 7.2 runs per game. 2 runs
And they got
right
2,
now is falling severely
but
short.
only helped them a
So you
little
credit
bit.
One, obviously Arkansas pitching in this one, but on the other side, you know, again, it's all situational hitting. Are you getting those knocks when there's runners in scoring position? Is there traffic on the bases consistently? They've been able to
9
do the
more.
second part. The first part is
We need 9 more to prove Sarge
I think
wrong.
for Arkansas too, you add all the different pieces, but even the smaller stuff, their base running's been good, right?
It ain't
They've had
happening.
Runners move
People
up
can't
on
hit the like
throws. They've
button
been very
anymore.
alert. They keep putting pressure.
Especially
on
now
the
there's only
opposition.
down to
Another
216.
1-2 pitch is down and away from Yarnell to Kyler Del Duca, and the count's even. And so it's every facet of the game for Coach Deifel, and why Arkansas is so tough to beat. Their lone loss.
Goal is 150. We're at 141.
Virginia the first time and then fall in the second meeting. The offense was stifled. 2-2. Del Duca checks. Did she hold up? And they say she did.
Come on, knock them in.
Coach Stifle has kind of gotten a reputation, right? There's no thing too small that she's going to look at. And so that's part of the reason.
Yeah, that'd be nice to Savannah. Get a natty and baseball, softball, and basketball on the same year.
3-2's popped it to shallow left field. Shortstop running out. Ritchie makes the catch and ends the inning, but not before the Hogs put up big numbers. Tiana Bell going big fly.
Well, with the bases loaded, the best thing that can possibly happen is the ball
Don't
leaves
give up,
the yard.
2K.
That's exactly what happens here. A grand slam for Bell.
That Sarge called.
And celebrates for the Hogs to have a 14-2 lead.
I think doing 2 streams in a day is too much for people.
All right, chat. What I need you to do, if you're on your TV, hit the directional up button. It'll bring up the menu, and then you slide right and hit that thumbs up button. We have to prove Sarge wrong.
Yeah. You tried. Just didn't work.
It's going to work. I believe in the chat.
It's Friday night, too. People should be hitting like buttons, having their favorite beverage while they're watching.
They can do it. I believe. If you're over on Twitch, jump over to YouTube real quick.
Why am I giving them advice? Why am I trying to pump this up?
You got to pump it up, Sarge. It's your chat.
Nope. Don't think.
Why would you not want? I think they can do it. We don't need all that negativity, man.
Where was you at with that in the last stream?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was super positive there at the end.
Roy said, I liked it on everything in my house.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Roy.
Victory here in the Woo Pig Classic. It'll be a new pitcher for the Hogs. Lily Faye.
And Joe G likes swinging that sword, but he doesn't know that I can also take away the sword.
Good start yourself. 1-0. This will be your 4th appearance. 3rd.
Well, I mean, I can
so far this year.
restore the sword and take your sword.
Average 6 innings of work.
That's fine. I don't care. Y'all can deal with the Twitch chat. I don't care. Deal with all the uploading of the emotes and all that too.
That one coming in on the inside corner. Ball, no strikes, and McCorder coming.
We already got them uploaded.
Very good baseball, softball school. Woodlawn.
There's still more you can upload.
Not for a while.
Always known for some good bat and ball. That one's popped up, foul down the
5 more likes is all we need.
It'll be Gerald.
Just 5.
Jenna Lord, and then Tegan Ritchie.
They're not going to do it, Kitty.
We need at least 5 runs to keep this game going for Charlotte.
Are you messing with your cat right now?
I'm not messing with the cat. He come in here in my studio and me out, saying that they weren't going to make it. So
3 more.
2-1, nice pitch. It evens the count.
Well, McCorder's come in and gotten back into this count. 2 balls.
Imagine all on the side. Now this is
really trying to put that pedal down because again, if
this would obviously be like the perfect thing for Arkansas, right?
That's the task, right? Just pump in strikes. That one lifted.
Not saying it's going to happen.
Gets under the glove of Kennedy and skips to the left field fence.
Baseball wins national championship. Basketball wins national championship. Softball wins national championship, and the football team goes to the playoffs.
Yeah, the tough thing there is that extra base came from because that ball.
I'll take what you're having.
Kennedy here, we'll see it on the replay.
Mm-hmm. That sandwich was delicious tonight.
Obviously. Now I see why you don't like mushrooms, because they do things to you.
A good play to get that ball in quickly over to third.
We need 2 more to prove Sarge wrong. Jason, we appreciate you for subscribing on YouTube.
You don't say that until it comes up on the screen.
You know, naturally,
Oh,
anytime
sorry,
you're
it-
down in a lopsided game
well.
like this, you
That's
just
why I
gotta
was
wait.
Streamlabs jumped the gun a little
That's
bit.
why I was
Right?
waiting.
You
It does
just
that every
start
time.
Something. Get that rally going. Jenna Lord. 3 hole hitters,
I'll
1 for 2 today.
give
with
him
a
his chance to
double.
be on the screen.
Pops this one up foul.
No, we only need 2, Jeff.
You can't get to 14 runs.
We only need 1.
Right, and so that's
Not on my
that's sort
screen.
of
It
where you're at,
only
is
says
take base
148.
runners wherever you can
It's
get
not
them,
official till I see
especially
150.
In that situation where you can get the ball in play on a good piece of hitting, and be able to move up and take advantage of either an unfortunate circumstance or a miscue, however you want to look at it.
That's a really good point. I think that's sometimes why you see teams in a closer game, whatever, maybe later in a game, they'll trade outs for runs because they know that outs are coming at a premium. Want to make sure they get those. Charlotte's only got 3 to work with. 2 1s down and in from McWhorter, and
Ooh, 1 went away. I see 147 now.
Continue this little rally for Charlotte.
You know, a lot of the managers
Who went
that I've
No,
talked
Who
to,
went away?
A lot of people think
No, I
that
saw him back to
math
149 on
how
my
can we score
screen
X
now.
amount of runs, how can we do this? I mean, when you're playing a 9-inning game,
150. We have 150?
3 1s, line to center field. Johnson
I only see
will
149.
run. It'll drop in front of Reagan Johnson. Jenna Lord with a single.
We're 150. Let's go. We're 151.
no, what I was going to say was, the math equation is for softball when you're playing 7 innings, how do I get to 21 outs? Where are my 21 outs coming from? Whether it's pitchers,
We'll see if
whether
it
it's,
stays there.
Whatever it is, that's really the equation that head coaches.
Sarge, did you go and take your like away?
You're right.
Nope.
Trade a run for an out here and there because you need 27 outs. You have no idea how many runs you're going to get.
What do you work, Katie?
For Arkansas, they've had plenty, so the outs are an easy answer. First pitch coming to Tegan Ritchie. Ritchie's 1 for 2 today with a single and a run.
All I gotta say is how about these Lady Hogs right here? Just absolutely putting belt to butt.
Now it's sliced foul.
All the congratulations go to them.
Yeah.
Should not be any surprise that Charlotte has just as many hits right now as Arkansas. We talked about how good that offense is as a whole coming into this game, but they've been consistently getting hits through the evening. And so they've got a couple runners on here with nobody out, really trying to get at this new pitcher in the game.
Ritchie trying to battle 0-2, misses outside.
1
ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, I mean, that's what you're seeing from Charlotte. They're a good offensive team. It doesn't seem like it tonight based off of the score, but it's a little bit misleading, and I think Arkansas's done that to a handful of teams really this weekend and all season. Comebacker. The quarter goes to second for 1. Relay to
Force
first,
out.
not in time. The runner from third will come in to score. That was Jayla Jarrell. 14-3, but as we talked about, getting that lead out or that out at second was big for McWhorter.
Absolutely, and you sacrifice the out. Goes to second base to get 1. They try to roll 2 right there, just a little bit late getting the relay over, and so the run comes home, and now you're looking at a 14-3 game.
So it's going to be a pinch hitter for Charlotte. It'll be Sydney Lewis, the senior from Franklin, Tennessee, coming in to hit in the spot of Audrey Wilson.
Her swing scared the hell out of me, Sarge.
A 267 hitter. 1 home run, 7 RBIs. This her 31st at bat of the season. She started 13 of now their 18 games, so she's seen plenty of playing time.
I think if she gets a hold of that thing's gone.
Up in a big spot here. Again, you're looking at an 11-run game.
She's definitely intimidating up there.
Quarter catches the zone for a strike to even things up.
So with a 2-piece bat, is that just like a solid grip at the handle and then hollow in the
No, it's different
barrel?
materials.
1-1 to Lewis. Opposite field, foul ground. Kennedy chases, but runs out of room. Couldn't quite get there as it lands off the padding down that left field line.
I saw that ball peel off towards the padding out there, and I was looking at it thinking there's no way that she's going to get to that
She
ball.
definitely has a hell of a swing.
The ball was going to land, and she came in out of left field, just out of the right side of my peripherals. It's like there's no way she's going to get there.
She made a bit. It was close.
A lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Now Lewis Trying to protect. 1 ball, 2 strikes from Lily Faye McCorder. Sliced off the netting to the left side, and we'll do it again.
It was all in hypothetical XD. I don't actually think that as much as I would love for it to happen, I know the Hogs most likely will not make it to the playoffs next year.
Double play. Game's over.
Way to go.
Play to end it, and the Hogs another run rule win, 14-3 over the 49ers.
I wonder if there's a record of run rule wins.
I know, that's our third in a row.
Spot too. You see the ball, a line drive, but it's right at McDowell, makes the sure-handed catch and gets
There's
the ball
gotta
out
be.
quickly to first base, and Tiana Bell stretches out, receives it clean.
Oh,
End up with another win.
she knew she messed up.
Yeah.
All 3 victories in the Woo Pig Classic via the run rule. Sean, your final thoughts?
Yeah, outstanding effort both games for Arkansas, picking up a couple of run rule victories.
Georgia going to beat us by 30 with that terrible quarterback.
They continue to roll, just 1 loss on the season, and they've got plenty of stiff competition headed into the game.
Hogs improved to 16-1. Charlotte drops to 12-7.
Ooh, pig sweet.
16-1.
How about
All
the
right.
lady backs?
How about them
Putting up
ladies
the
out
ass.
there? Absolutely. That was another great game, an entertaining game. And in no way, shape, or form did I ever fall asleep during that game. So let's just say that right now.
I just did that to stir a little controversy.
The
He didn't.
we got at least one of the 2 Hogs teams that played today won. The boys will be back at it tomorrow, as I will be back with you guys tomorrow for the second game of the UT Arlington and the Razorbacks weekend series. And then after that, I will take a short break, and I will be back with the Razorbacks and Florida basketball game.
What time is that, by the way?
8 o'clock, I think. Or 7 o'clock, I think. I'm not
If it's
sure.
8 o'clock, I might be back from Little Rock by then.
I don't know. I can't remember for sure.
You can go ahead and send me I'll text you. Send me a
7:30.
7:30. I might be, but I don't know 100%.
Well, if you get home, then you just let me know, and I'll send you a link. You can come in,
But
I do think the Razorback boys will bounce back tomorrow and get to dub. I think they're going to win this series. They're going to win both games, Saturday and Sunday.
this basketball game is going to be really hard, though. Me
Yeah.
and Sarge watched a little bit of Florida.
Florida
Boy,
is
the
looking pretty
bigs
good.
are pretty crazy.
And they're at home. And we ain't 100%. We got some guys missing with Knox being gone and Sealy being questionable. It's gonna be a game, that's for sure. If we win that game, it's gonna be a great victory for the Razorbacks in the basketball.
Nevada with a bold statement. I think we beat Florida. Hey, if we beat Florida, does that give us a chance to win
Yes.
the SEC title?
Yes. Yeah, they're bigs, and it's gonna be hell in the paint. It's gonna be a war in the paint down there for sure.
I think Boogie's going to get locked up by Acuff.
Yeah, A-Cup is gonna drop 30 on Boogie if they even put him on it. Because A-Cup is gonna run all over him. He can't handle A-Cup.
I'm excited to see what Mike Washington Jr. does tomorrow in the combine.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But from us here at Razorback Live with Sarge, me and YT, we've been on. This is our second stream of the day, so I'm going to
damn near 8 hours straight.
I am going to cut it short. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for getting us to up. I am right. We're at 149. Somebody took their like away.
No.
And the stream's not over. Oh, there it come back. So somebody put it back. So all right. So appreciate everybody getting us to the 150.
151.
We will be back, like I said, tomorrow for the Razorback baseball and basketball game. So I'm going to go get some rest and be ready for another 10 hours worth of streaming tomorrow of good Razorback sports. So we love you.
go.
We appreciate y'all. And we'll see you on the next one.
Woo pig, baby.